this team. We're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. Never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. And this fight for me, I'm gonna take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let us see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give in some way. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Let's make another person. Learn quickly, they'll come for your goal. Can't take it personal.
Sing this shit.
Cause the devil is a liar.
I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey, here we go. Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Who in the building? StreamYards first. Rob, what it do? Lonnie. Keena's back. Hey, Keena, what's up? Smash that like button. You better. Brothers UK, brothers OK. Triple OG, DB, Red, what up? Bobby Jones, Bob Jones, Duke, what it do? AMG, Sir Ken, man, we in the building, y'all. DB, man, we went past your bedtime last night, dog. Hey, what up, Fly High, Ricardo? What it do, Mr. Ism? Give us some game tonight, man. For the pimp players and hustlers, you know what I mean? Shit. Niggas got 14 women, man. I need some help. What up, Chuga Fantastic, man? Thomas Moreland, what up? Reg, what it up? Yes, indeed. Woke. Bumpy Thompson. Mr. McGahee, what it do, y'all? We in this motherfucker, man. I just want to say thank y'all for coming in. And obviously, the hot button of the day, y'all know what it is. Kadeem Smith, Gregory Wyatt, what it do, big homie? Jeffrey, what up? Missed your call last night, man. Fat Cat Picasso. Aaron Parker, man. What's up, man? Sports 101. I appreciate everyone coming in tonight, man. And I mean, hot button shit. What more can I say? Hey, man. It's smash that like button, man. Hey, you know I haven't got a new subscriber. What's up? What up, Regine? How you feel, King? I haven't got a new subscriber in like 3 weeks. My subscriber count has been the same for 3 weeks, dog. That's funny as hell, dog. It is hilarious. And I love it. I wouldn't trade this shit in for the world, Taiwan Berry Hill. Not one bit, Ali. Ali. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna jump into this shit, man. And I think we did a hell of a job last night in terms of expressing ourselves, right? In terms of saying where we're at and how we feel about the situation is very clear. It's very apparent. You know what I mean? And you have the right to own how you feel. I'm never ever going to curve someone's point of view. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone that spoke to Mr. Haney and everyone that was in that came in. You understand what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all coming in. I respect the fact that on both sides y'all were able to share your truths, and Mr. Haney was able to respond, listen, and respond, and so on and so forth. And you know, similar to like Floyd Mayweather and shit, you know what I mean, as it pertains to his daughter. Now we can sit here and rag and shit all motherfucking day. Like for real, for real. I mean, there's endless jokes we can come up about Floyd Mayweather, and there's endless conversations we can say about Devin Haney and Mr. Haney and how we feel about it. But the reason why y'all are successful in your profession, the reason why you can sustain a business, the reason why you can sustain a job, employment, the reason why you can be a great parent is because you have the ability to create solutions, right? And sometimes, a lot of times, we have to create solutions even when we are emotionally distraught, right? And that's the truth. Like your son pissed you off, but we still got to find a way to figure out how to do his motherfucking algebra 1 homework, right? I still don't know how to solve X, but I motherfucking do my best. You know what I mean? And the apology, you know, like LeBron James wrote the letter. Devin Haney is the apology, right? What's the aftermath? What's the next move? So let's say, yeah, Steve Smith. Yeah, fuck him. What should be the next move? Let's be solutions. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the one, as I know I know people say I am, but at the end of the day, I identify the problem. Where you get that from, Fred? Where I get what from? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Fred, you was a few seconds late. You know what I mean? Where was I? Oh, about so I forget where I was, but I'll just digress. Just being solution. Oh, about like the Andre Ward thing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we got to be solution driven. You know, that's how we live longer. That's how we are able to build relationships. And I understand the frustration. I don't mind you starting your first. I don't mind you coming in here venting, and in addition to that, let's see if we can find solutions. Everyone's upset on both sides. You know what I mean? On both sides, you know, it's you have every. Listen. I'm not here to tell you to curb your emotions. I'm thinking like, what's the solution? Because guess what? The world is watching. Every white media member is in here tonight. Trust me. I know so. They ain't got shit to do. They tired of fucking their fat wife. You know what I mean? They tired of fucking her. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? She only got 2 positions. You know what I'm saying? Shit, on her back or on her belly. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is yeah. What's the solution? What's the solution? Feel free to still express how you feel. What's the solution moving forward? You know what I mean? What should we do as a fan base? What should be the expectations of us? What should be the expectations of the Haneys? The LDBC, obviously. Yeah, I listened to I listened to 78. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, 78's my nigga. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I can't sit here and say I don't have a relationship with the Haneys too. But I'm also a real friend. I'm also like a real nigga in real life. You know, I may not sound as cool as 78 the way he say it. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit more cornballish, obviously. But I'm gonna tell you how I feel and what I believe is right. I'm not the friend, I'm not the yes man friend, you know. So I'm just interested and how y'all feel about the situation, man. And I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. You know what I mean? We're super cool when you need them. You know what I mean? So feel free to beam yourself in. I'm opening up the phone lines. Beam in. You guys can feel free to beam in as usual. Shout out to everyone that called in yesterday, man. You guys were exceptional. I mean, you guys were splendid. You know what I mean? I got so many damn DMs and emails from y'all. So feel free to call in. The numbers on the line. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're gonna be solution based oriented tonight. You know what I mean? Just because we're grown ass people. You know what I mean? Not because we can talk about shit failing. I appreciate. I mean, it's funny. Tell your joke and figure out solutions. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. So hopefully everyone's doing good. D Hodges. You know what I mean? Picasso. Young Merv, the cut man. Lamika, the goddess. Oh shit. Shoot your shot, nigga. Shoot your shot. Yeah, we did crown him. We did crown him Black Jesus. I agree. And that was a hell of a moniker. That was a hell of a moniker. Hell of a moniker. I couldn't agree with you more, Gregory White. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah. And I know some of us are gonna want to say, fuck Devin Haney. You know, we're just gonna move on, and you have every right to do that. I'm not trying to convince you to come back across the street and play with me. You know what I mean? But I'm also realistic. You know, we still got to live in the real world. You know what I mean? So I we have so many. Jesus doesn't apologize for his views. That's clever. That's clever. That's clever and true. Yeah. Yeah. You know, he had a chance on the cross, right? Yeah. The Black Jesus tag needs to go. You have every right to say it. Black tag. I mean, call in. Oh, shit. Call in. Yeah. Now I can hear y'all. Call in. Call in. Express your views. We would love to hear from y'all tonight. You know what I mean? Someone break the ice, man, because once we break the ice, the calls just start pouring in. You know what I mean? Neek NSO. Hey, we got Lamika in the building. Lamika, call in. Lamika, beam in. I would love a woman to beam in. Keena, beam in for us one time. Keena, beam in. Click that link. Click that link.
I do whatever I want, whenever I want.
I love it. Hey, 323-251. Let's get it. Hey, what's popping?
What's up, Fred? This is Jeffrey Lakes.
Hey, what's up, man? How you feel, man? What's up, doggy? What's up, man? I appreciate you calling in, dog.
I did try to call last night.
I must have cut it off when because there was so many people beaming in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the rings would have kept on going off during the phone call. I got you.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was sitting here, feeling a little salty about this whole thing because sometimes what'll happen is we'll say something, that's inspired or that's driven from an emotional standpoint, and it's our true feeling. And, from there, you have to, be able to stand firm based on how you feel.
Uh-huh.
And where that can take you from there, the difference between standing firm and wavering, it's easy to assume that, okay, he's 21 years old. And so he has a lot of time and opportunity to make up for, if you look at this from, he said something wrong, he has an opportunity to make that up and get right with whomever he needs to get right with, or he has an opportunity to allow this to sweep under the rug. But something that I heard someone say and, was following, on the dialogue on social media today is they're not going to allow him to just live this down. it's always going to be something that they're going to bring back up. When I say they, I'm talking about the old media, the white media, that is feeling some kind of way about what he said. Gotcha. So it's going to put him in a position to wish that he had stood firm and, and allow, there's some connecting pieces to this. There's some pieces that connect from what he said to what's going on with Wilder and Fury. Mm-hmm. There are some pieces that are connecting to a lot of the things that are going on. And, at the end of the day, yeah, he's a fighter. Mm-hmm. He's a fighter. And he's going to get his fights. But at the same time, he said something that if they wanted him to explain it away, they were going to have to explain their disposition as well. Mm-hmm. Because it was, if it was said from frustration of trying to get the Lomachenko fight, or any of the dynamics going on with Luke Campbell getting another title fight, or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. I just felt like he needed to stand firm, like we say, stand on that square. And sometimes you got to be able to take the hits. There's a difference between flying private and flying first class. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's a difference. And I think I think at the end of the day, he missed an opportunity that's going to define his career. It's not as simple as I'll apologize and you guys will get a chance to see what type of person. Because I wasn't feeling. If you saw my comments in the quotes in the chat, I wasn't feeling where Bill Haney. I respect him. I respect what he's doing, but I wasn't feeling the explain away. I wasn't feeling it at all. And just as you go and try to explain stuff away, the things that you got to do behind closed doors to get where you got to go, it's not standing on your square. It's not owning your space. You can create an illusion that you own, self-promoted. You own this and you own that, but it's not. And I'm just, I might be all over the place, but, there's some opportunities that were missed in this, in this scenario. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much
I got you. No, you're making great sense. And I'm sure somebody is somebody from the Haney team is listening. I think they need to understand the totality of it and stop seeing it from one side perspective. You got to see both sides of the situation. You understand what I'm saying? And history is going to prove that maybe they quite possibly could have did it a different way. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll sit back and see. We'll sit back. It always comes to light. I use the example of, when Andre Ward and I had that conversation. Oh, I was ridiculed, man. My phone was going off Monday because I don't think no one watched it Sunday night. But Monday, going into Monday, man, I said, I'm just not answering the phone no more. It was just exhausting for me. And then months later, or a few weeks later, Deontay Wilder responded, not because I interviewed him, but he responded on his own. And it made me feel good. Like, oh, I was right. I did make the right decision. And the next move, or the move after this, in terms of the Haneys, will shed a lot of light on what decision was the right decision. You understand? In terms of understanding.
Oh yeah.
You understand?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
In terms of feeling it in your spirit,
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of. I appreciate you calling in, man. You broke your ice, man. Now you're gonna call in every night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
I appreciate you
All right.
calling
Thanks,
in.
Brent.
Appreciate you calling in. All right, one.
Nobody's
Perfect. Hey, nobody's perfect. Hey, hey. 323. What's popping?
Yo, what up, man?
Yo, what up? Who this? Who this beat?
This your boy, Lil Baba, just checking in. You feel me? Showing love to the show. You did.
I appreciate you, dog. What part of LA you in?
Man, you know, West Adams, man, the West Adams district.
Okay. I got you. What's your take on this?
Yo, I mean, Devin Haney is the next big thing in boxing, man. I was just calling in since you was talking about Devin Haney, the great.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So, you know, I decided to check in and give you my sense on Devin Haney, man. You know,
sure.
I've been knowing this man was gonna blow up way back when. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. I mean, what do you think about Devin Haney? You know,
I think he's talented. I mean, I've said it from day one. He's Shane Mosley without the power. You know. That's
Shane Mosley. Come on now. I mean, I would say more as the next Mayweather.
It takes time to get to Mayweather, man. You can't get hit. Mayweather didn't get hit till he was what 21-0. You know what I mean? That takes time. It takes time to get to Mayweather, man. The Pernell Whitaker Floyd Mayweather status is like, man, it's rare. It's rare. It's rare. You know, those are woof. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
special.
man. I also, you know, wanted to give a shout out to one of the best in the game, Mr. DAZN. You know, he's one of the best in the game. H Money, Mr. DAZN, man. You hear me?
Oh man, you co-signing him, dog. You co-signing him. That nigga hated on me since I know.
Man. I'm just saying, you
he
know,
he
I
came
watch
aboard,
some of these
man.
other dudes on YouTube, and they ain't really dropping.
Let me ask you this.
They ain't dropping the knowledge.
Hey, let me ask you this: would you trust a Republican that turned Democrat?
Listen, man.
Huh? Would you? I'm just asking the question. Now you want to talk about LeBron James? LeBron James?
Nah, not LeBron James. He's talking about Devin Haney. The man is gonna be the next great. Mark my words. You feel me?
No,
he gonna bypass Mayweather. Devin Haney will be the next great boxer. Point blank period.
I got you. He gonna be great. That's for sure. We ain't gonna sit here and say he ain't gonna be great. He gonna be a hell of a boxer. He got to prove it. But he definitely got a big chance. You know what I mean? I appreciate you calling
in, man.
Appreciate you calling in, dog. Let me take one more call, then I'll get to the Beamans.
Nobody's perfect.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Hey, Keena, I'm waiting on you to beam in though. Keena, where you at? Keena, beam in. What's popping? Overseas. Who this?
Hello?
What's pop?
Can you hear me?
Very well.
Oh, my fault, man. Yeah. This is Renee Box Young. What is up? Salute from the South. One love to the whole community. Y'all hear me good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right on, man. I want to just put my little, opinion, about this whole Devin Haney thing, the solution. I like how you put it just a moment ago. You talked about putting it, seeing both perspectives. We got to see all this at from all sides, all angles of the situation. For example, we got to understand Devin Haney. Yes, he's young. Devin Haney, I love him. One of my favorite fighters. Undefeated, amazing fighter. We got to understand also, like, he spoke out of his young mind, what have you. Even though he's really professional, he's really mature for his age. So that blows me away. How focused, how mature, how disciplined he is as a fighter for his age. But he still has that young mentality in him. And he said something, maybe we're living in a PC generation. Unfortunately, every little thing we say is under the microscope of this whole digital era, social media. If you put something, you can't erase it. It's there forever now. Yeah. Everything on the website, whatever website we have, it's there forever, and it's under, you know, investigation of, you know, anything you do and say, well, anything you say, it's like the court of law, right? Anything you say can be used against you in the court of social media. We're in a PC generation. Anything we say offends anybody. So, I mean, we can see it in that way. We can also see it from the angle that, yeah, Haney said something maybe immature, he's young, what have you, but we also have to see it that, you know, Haney apologizing, I think it was good, man, because it shows that he's professional. He also considers the business side. You know, he wants to, you know, fix what he said for the business, you know, because we got to understand WBC, he talked to Mauricio Sullivan, right? Just the other day, you know, and I'm assuming he had a talk with him. Maybe Sullivan told him, hey, you know what? Maybe it would be a good idea for you to apologize, you know, just to save face, you know, per se. So I think it was a good idea to do that. You know, I think Haney apologizing, I don't think it was bad, you know, and I think, as you said, the solution, I think he should just focus on, you know, we cannot take back what he said about, you know, he can beat any white boy, whatever, right? No white boy's going to beat me, whatever. I didn't see much, you know, offense to that. You know, he spoke his mind, big deal. I did it, and now he apologized. We can't erase that. He said what he said. He did what he did. I think, like you said, you know, the best solution here is just to go ahead, move forward, Haney, be the best Haney you can be, as he has been in his career. Keep building his platform, his name, you know, his amazing, you know, career. Because I know I'm like the other caller just said, that I'm sure he's one of the greats. He's going to be one of the greats, and we're seeing history in the making. So big ups to Haney. Big ups, Fred. Thank you so much for receiving my call.
Where you calling from?
Man.
Where you calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from Mexico, man.
Oh, Mexico. Oh, okay. I appreciate the calling. You know,
yeah, most definitely. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'll be listening, right?
All right, peace. All right, let's get to the beam, man. All right. Let's see what.
I'm having way too much fun pissing y'all off.
I'm having way too fun pissing y'all off. I need to play this shit again for your ass.
I'm having way too much fun pissing y'all off.
Hey, I'm having way too much fun pissing you off. What's poppin'? I ain't going back. What's up, man?
What's up with it, Fred? How you doing, big brother?
I'm good, man. What's up?
I'm doing good, man. You know, I'm loving the topics, man. Talking about Devin Haney, the next great thing in boxing. You know, he is the present, the future in boxing right now. Definitely. You know, we see a lot of great things in this kid. I'm thinking, like the last caller said, Floyd Mayweather, possibly Pernell Whitaker. You talking about Sugar Ray Leonard's, Sugar Ray Robinson's, the Roy Jones Jr. He got the same talent as these fighters, and I think he's that next generation. You know, every generation we get another great fighter. You know what I'm saying? This is the great fighter of the future. This is the best young American fighter in the world. And man, last night was epic though. That whole experience, man, I never been a part of a show like that. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate it. And now we're talking about the solution. What's the next step? And I feel like the only solution, Fred, is that we get this Lomachenko fight. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the whole purpose of him making those comments directed to Lomachenko. So, you know, for the last caller who called in, Devin Haney didn't say anything wrong, bro. You need to take that out your mind. He didn't make a racist statement. All he said was, "Can't no white boy beat me," and that's not a racist statement. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say no peckerwood. He didn't say a cracker. He didn't say no rednecks. He didn't use nothing racial to offend everybody. You know, it was nothing racial to offend anybody, man. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? This is what it is, man. These people who saying they were offended, they're lying. They're lying. You know what I mean? They're lying. They're trying to use something against that man because you know what? He never did anything wrong. They were waiting to find something. And now, you know what I'm saying? They taking a statement and they trying to insinuate what he was saying. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. So, you know, Devin Haney, we riding with you. We love you. We believe in your talent. You the best fighter in the world. Shout outs to Bill Haney, you know, for answering the questions and talking to the people. And Fred, shout outs to you for making it all happen. You know what I mean? Thanks to you, man, and appreciate it, man. And one of my peoples, I just heard him called in from LA. You know what I'm saying? Fred, man, we appreciate it, man. I'm telling all my peoples, you know what I mean? And Fred, you know, I'm here to stay, and I got breaking news. Tomorrow. I will be signing up to Patreon. You know what I mean? I am signing. I'm signing a long-term deal with Fred on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way in, no way out. You know what I mean? Yes, man. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Salute.
Appreciate
we out of
you.
here
All
for
right,
sure.
Peace. All right, man. Keena, I'm waiting on you to beam in, baby girl. I'm waiting on you to beam in. We got to break the ice, man. You better go to that. Where you at? Feel free to call in Triple OG. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Where we at? Oh, KP from KC. What it do, big homie? You know what I mean? So that might be the worst thing in the world, man. He take my advice on Patreon and get filthy rich. That might fucking set us back 40 years. Oh man. That shit. Oh man, that shit's so crazy. Yeah, but yeah, man. Oh yeah, somebody calling. Where we at? Yeah, man. So yeah, man. I'm definitely big on solution based, man. I'll scream and holler and state my case. You know what I mean? I'm being 100. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna disagree, and after I do that, I got to get it out. What up, Jay Good? I got to get it out, man. You know what I mean? I can't have this shit in me. You know what I mean? I was telling someone earlier, you got to allow the guy who missed the game-winning shot to kick the Gatorade bottle. You know what I mean? Like, let that nigga have his moment. Everyone want to try and control. Nah, let that nigga go off. Let him have his moment. You know what I mean? It's gonna, and then he'll come back to life. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what it is, man. You know what I mean? So that's kind of so big. Tim starting all again on him, Fred. Don't go Mel and Tim. So yeah, man. So Fred is preacher, man. 305. I haven't heard from him. Yeah, he called in yesterday, but I couldn't get to him. You know what I mean? I couldn't get to him.
And I'm having way too much fun pissing y'all off.
My bad, dog. My bad, dog. I got you.
So, come on, bring me in. All you scared to
bring me in. Bring me in. Bring me in.
All you scared to death, Negro.
What's poppin', big
homie?
homie?
I listen. What's up, King? What's up, King? I listened to him again today.
Who's he?
Bill Haney.
Oh, you watched? Oh, you rewatched it?
Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure I heard what I heard when he entered in, when he came in the building. You know what I mean? When he came in the building, that motherfucker was on fire. He wanted some motherfucking smoke. And you put Reese on him. That was like calling the fire department and to put him out. You know what I mean? It smothered him out. And that's when it's good for a woman to come in sometimes. Because I think if he'd have started off with a guy that was angry about that, oh man, we'd have been at it all night. Because I distinctly heard him saying, if anybody in here wants something, and he talking about my son, this, that. Okay, your son said something. You helped him correct himself. Okay? We call it soft cooning. I'm sorry. We had another situation when Ali parents was telling him not to say a certain thing and don't join that religious cult. And what did Ali tell his daddy? Ali was 21, and then got that championship fight with Liston. And by that time, Daddy was on board because the money was rolling in. We had Wilder lose last year. Ain't that right? Didn't he lose last year?
This year.
Oh, well, it seemed like last year.
But
that's how much it hurt.
Oh, let me check.
Yeah, that's how much it hurt.
Let me check. No, he never lost. I just checked. He never lost.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. He lost to supremacy. He didn't lose that damn fight to Keaton's ass. I get that part. What I'm saying is they do whatever they can to win. So what? So you threw me off my damn track, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, I
just
got
checked.
this.
He never lost.
And shout out to Stephen A. Smith that just left. He reminded me of Stephen A. Smith a little bit. I like the dude, young guy.
Yeah. That motherfucker wanted to kill me last month. That motherfucker wanted to kill me.
I feel you. Okay, but anyway,
go ahead.
we had Corona. We just had so many things, man, having us down. Corona, Wilder, and then Devin Haney said, "Ain't no white boy gonna beat me." Ain't that what he said?
Yes.
Do you know why black people say white boy? I want to know your answer to that now.
White boy.
Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Thank you.
They used to call grown black men all through the 30s, 40s, 50s. Boy, they could be 60, 70, 80 years old. By the time the generation came up in about the late 50s and early 60s, that's when that white boy name started coming up, that white boy.
Gotcha.
And then by the time the 70s got here, that's all we say, that white boy. It's prejudice. It's not racist. We are prejudiced, Fred. If you was in court, the man would say that's a prejudicial statement. Is that right or wrong? Correct me if I am now. When you say white boy, that's a prejudicial, it's prejudice. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We should be. Because if we could be racist, we would. Well, I would. I'm not going to forget history. Because see, mine go back further than 400 years. They happened to group the black Native Americans in with the Africans that was here. And they started calling us colored. They started calling us Negro. They started calling us nigger. Then they called us black. Now they're saying African American. They want the original people that was here to forget that you was here. And now they still want to tell you what to do. I want to be able to name myself one damn time without having to wait for a society of white folks to name me until I stop putting it on the application. I put white on the application when I was in high school. So Devin Haney said what he said through all of this depression we was in from that corona and Wilder losing. It reminded me of Stevie Wonder's song. You took me riding on a rocket. You gave me a star. About a half a mile from heaven, you dropped me back off into this cold, cold world. When he apologized, that's how it felt. Now, I think you, the one that what's the lady name that passed Oprah's friend? They said when somebody show you who you are, that's who they are. Ain't that what she said? Maya Angelou.
Yes.
That's one of her statements. Okay, well, Maya Angelou used to be a prostitute or a whore, whatever you call it. She said, once somebody show you who they are, that's who you are. I don't think she meant that physically, just literally, you know. But I think Devin Haney showed us who he was. He backed it up after he made his apology with the little interaction with Floyd. Okay, and we keep talking about greatness and we stick with just boxing. Man, this shit is bigger than boxing. They said the guy said Mike Tyson was great. Okay, he was great in the ring. He got fucked up in every big fight that he had, and he was also a great ass rapist because he raped one of my friends.
Who?
Mike Tyson.
Okay. I'm just making sure everyone heard the name.
I'm telling you, and we knew he had a rape problem because usually if it happened 20 damn times, or 20, 30, 40 women come up, and you keep paying them off. Something wrong. If you'd have paid them off, damn, 20, 30 women, and then they still coming. Bill Cosby. Down the line, what's the white guy name that just come in the wheelchair and the crutches trying to get out of it?
Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey. Oprah and them, man, who they never said nothing about. But this is just the kind of shit that we go through when somebody show you who they are, that's who they are. And look, the man sounded like he was making up a lot of excuses to me last night. But he stood in there and took the fire, you know, and nobody changed his mind. Nobody changed his mind. And they can do what they want to do. But I'm not giving Ed Hearn, and goddamn Bob earned him $1 of my goddamn money. He could have signed somewhere else. And if I'm correct, I think before he signed with Eddie Hearns, something negative came out in his camp about the black guy, Al Heyman. I'm going to have to look it back up and see if I'm correct. But I think it was something bad said about Al Heyman. And it might not have been too bad, but you'd rather be with Eddie Hearn than Al Heyman. You got your own promotion company, and he must have got some upfront money. When you get some upfront money, you belong to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You belong to somebody. You got to answer to somebody. You know, just like that motherfucker you answer to for them buildings you own. What's his name? Fred Hawthorne. That's his name, goddammit. Ain't that who it is? Who you got to answer to? Do anybody own you like that, Fred? I hear you talking about it all the time. No.
I'm looking for him.
And
You can't see me. I'm looking for him.
you looking for him? Fred. You know I ain't got the other device on.
Okay, all right.
I'm looking for him. You can't see me. That was a good one, man. But I'm just serious, man. You know, I can be serious, but I'm not as invested in this generation as I was coming up when Ali and them was fighting, you know, and Sweet Pea Whitaker. That was me. Now I go for the ride with y'all. My nephews are the ones that turned me on to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I went to fights, you know, and I enjoy it. But I'm just not invested like that. But I like Wilder. I like them Charlo boys. I love Earl Spence. And I was trying to figure out who Haney was because I was learning who he was from the LDBC view, you know, different channels, and saw him fight a couple of times. I've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him. You know, Sugar Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard. You know, I've seen him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like you say, you got to prove yourself. But you can't go back on your word like that. Ali talked all that shit, but when somebody was ready to fight and they brought him a briefcase with $1 million in it, and he was getting $1 million after he left that white group that owned it. They was bringing him $1 million in a briefcase. And then it went up. Every time when he got to the big time, come back with Joe Frazier and them, and I'm sure some of that stuff was staged and Ali joke around, but Ali won't scare nobody. He made money for Joe Frazier. He called him ugly, a gorilla, this, that, whatever. Then he called Joe Frazier Uncle Tom. He didn't say that for no reason. Joe Frazier showed him some Uncle Tomism.
Mm-hmm.
After Ali made sure he got paid. Frazier was mad at him because he gave him a couple $1,000s when Ali was out for them 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But Ali paid him back tenfold, but still you took that money from him. But, you know, not saying that Joe Frazier had to love him and suck his ride, his nuts. You know, he had to do all that. And then Ken Norton, same way. Big George Foreman. His attitude and him standing on his square is what made white people come out to them fights and pay that money to see him lose. Yep. He missed an opportunity. He's never going to get this opportunity again.
Yeah.
He's never going to get it. I'm telling you, he's going to make some money, but he ain't going to make. He had me riding with him. I was like, God damn. Yeah. He had me up for a goddamn minute. Damn, less than 24 hours. The bitch dropped me off a building.
Yeah.
I said, God damn, dog.
Yeah, I heard. I saw your super chat this morning.
Yeah, but I'm sick of hearing that shit. He young. No.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pretty much the same way I am since I was 15 years old.
God
I have
damn.
wised up, but my goddamn voice ain't changed and my goddamn demeanor ain't changed.
You been smoking cigarettes since you were 15 years old?
No.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm talking about the way I was toward white people.
Oh, I fuck
and
with
I'm
that.
still like that today, even my neighbors.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I tell them about their history. I said, damn, why do y'all have all these diseases and y'all name it everything but a European disease? You'll call it the Spanish flu, the Asian flu, the this and that, but you never call it the European flu. Why they do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the kind of shit you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And there ain't nobody but a white person can do this.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I talk about supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever the guy that called in from Mexico, you got white Mexicans too. When they come here, they go for white, okay?
Yep, they do.
And I'm sorry, that's just how it is. There ain't no dislike about them, you know. But when we marching, they ain't marching with us. Hugo Chavez, when he did his little thing, you know, some black people followed him too. the guy that was head of that union for the field pickers or whatever they call them and come pick the fields and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they ain't with us, man. Ain't nobody with us but us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Mr. Haney thinks he can make money off white folks, he missed the boat. And he came in here for a fight last night, and Reese cooled him down. Reese gave him a fight, but I say he got respect for women, and I love that about him. That was cool, you know. But it just sounded like, man, he was making excuses. And my thing is, I ain't in here to love nobody or hate nobody. I don't like you or dislike you. I'm just here, you know. I enjoy being here with y'all guys every night, man. But no, don't make no excuses up for that young boy. Don't make none up for him. He got to grow up, but he's not going to change all that much. We don't change that much when we get older. We just get older.
Gotcha.
All right, King, I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you, dog. Love you, man.
All right, King. Love y'all.
I beat you to it. Hey, Keena, I'm waiting on you to beam in, Keena. I'm waiting on you to beam in. Hit the link and beam in. Yeah, man. And I'm like, you know what? I was thinking about this. I just want to say, fuck the WBC. You know, I just got like a twitch. Every time I just say, it just fuck the WBC. You know, I'm gonna just start saying that in the middle of my videos now. Just fuck the WBC. Hey, you decide to
Lemo tip the V12.
double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's where I can't sleep well. What up, Ant? What up, Ant? What up, Ant?
Man, what's good with it, Fred? What's good with it, my nigga, my nerves?
What's poppin'?
It is. Man, shit. Just talking about, hey, OG, great call, man. Hey, I like the way OG was bringing up the history behind shit. So shout out to OG. That was a really, really good call.
Keena, I'll make you feel comfortable. Call in, young lady. I'll make you feel comfortable.
But yeah, man, like when it comes to Devin Haney, man, I just feel like he needs to be just studying history. You know what I'm saying? Like if you study history, you will not make these mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It'd be ingrained into your psyche. And like I said, I was quote unquote getting super into my blackness around his age. You know, I started like at about 18, 19, really starting to study, you know, getting on the internet, watching lots and lots and lots of Farrakhan. Look up Phil Donahue and Minister Louis Farrakhan interviews, or even when he was on the show and he's dialoguing about life and philosophy and why black people feel the way they feel about white folks, the ones who are actually woke, and you know what I'm saying? Just breaking out each and every angle of American society, because if you don't understand racism, you will be just confused your whole entire life and you will die an early death because you're stressed out and just wondering, why don't Mexican people love me? Why don't white people love me? Why don't this person want to love me? How come Asian people don't want to shake my hand? Like, you're going to be so confused and crying and in your room by yourself. All you got to do is just study. If you study, you prepare. So, you know, if you get, you know what I'm saying? If you get ready, I mean, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. It's just really simple. Like just understanding simple, basic math. 1 + 1 = 2. Quit trying to make something more than what it is. Like if you know somebody fucked up, make them prove themselves to you first. And if they prove themselves and not be fucked up, then that's cool. But always kind of know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like don't put so much faith and effort into something that it's not reality. And I think a lot of us, especially black folks, we taught by our mothers, or we taught by, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our, you know, maybe more passive grandfathers or uncles or whatever. No, you just need to go along to get along. Nah. You need to go along to get along. You don't need to be doing all that now. You need to be more passive. Don't be so aggressive. Don't be militant now. Come on now. You don't want to get in trouble now. All that talk is slave talk. A lot of us don't want to talk about that, but it's slave talk. We not slaves no more. We intelligent. You know what I'm saying? We can build. And I just feel like with Devin, when it comes to boxing, you just have to stand on your square. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I was trying to tell Bill yesterday. I know Bill probably was super upset with me and shit, but I had to call in and just let him know what was up. You feel what I'm saying, Fred?
No,
I'm not the type to run away from a confrontation. I don't care if he is, you know, maybe 15, 20, 30 years my senior. I like to make sure that even if you older, you know what I'm saying, you at least understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? You're not somebody that's just going to just run all over me and be like, oh, well, that's my son, da-da-da. But if you fuck up, you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, Fred, my question to you is, when it comes to Devin Haney, do you feel he just kind of need to just kind of keep it quiet and let shit die down?
Gotcha.
Or do you think he do need to come out when his fight comes up with, more of a pro-black theme like Deontay Wilder, or do you think that'd be too disingenuous?
That'll be.
What's your statement?
I think that'll be too much, man. Be a hip hop young kid. You know what I mean? Say the right things.
There
Be
you
normal.
go.
You know what I mean? Because you gotta let it die down because we don't believe you. I'm talking about the people in the chat. On a macro level. You know what I mean? Like people were bothered, man. Look how people jumped out the window yesterday. You know what I mean? Everyone jumped out the window yesterday. You know what I mean? Everyone is responding at an octave higher than they would. A couple octaves. I might add. So you got to accept it. You like we're literally 25 hours away from him. He dropped that shit at about 8:30, 8:45 last night. So we're literally 25 hours away from him dropping that apology. You know what I mean? You have every right. See, I don't mind how people respond. I never, ever get mad how people respond in terms of I have to accept it. Do I get angry how people respond? Obviously. But if I hit you and you shoot me, I can't get mad at your response. I can be angry. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No, I get what you're saying.
Because I made a mistake in how I try to explain it. So I'm very cognizant of that. So I understand that, how Bill Haney came in and tried to defend the apology and he linked more on semantics and
but can I keep it real with it real quick?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't like to interrupt you and interject or anything, but I got to keep it real, man. He was talking in circles. A lot of us didn't want to say it because I don't know if people were scared. He was talking in circles.
Okay.
I remember you did say, hey, man, let's stay on topic because he started bringing up Black Panther. Like, the Black Panther thing is cool and all, but if you don't have that same energy as a Kathleen Cleaver, you know what I'm saying? As an Angela Davis who kept that same energy at all times, if you don't have that same energy, don't bring up I don't care if your family was in it. Look, a lot of us grew up in the hood, but everybody couldn't pick up no Thule. A lot of people were scared to put that motherfucker in. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, I just feel like a lot of people try to say, oh, well, I'm from that. That don't mean nothing. There's a lot of nerds that's from the hood too, and they stayed there happy ass inside and was on the computer because they knew you go outside, it's a jungle out here. You understand what I'm saying? First, I don't like when people try to play quote unquote passive aggressive scare tactics, saying, "Oh, well, I'm from the hood, so I'm from that." That's cool. That's cool. But when shit get real and when you have to defend your own people, are you gonna do it? Or are you gonna say, "Oh, no, all lives matter now. All lives matter now." I can't be saying, "Oh, just Black lives matter." Black lives just don't matter. All lives. That type of rhetoric, like, that's what I heard from him. And I know he's gonna get mad, but that's what I heard. Because why couldn't you just say, "Look, I was wrong. I'm gonna make sure my son don't ever do that shit again," because I understand the macro level of everything. And I see that my people fuck with me, because like it would have gave me great joy if I was the father and I came on and I heard all these passionate Black men and Black women, you know what I'm saying, wanting to see my son thrive and be successful. And you ain't gotta be rah 24. We ain't asked you to yell, I'm black 24/7, but just certain instances, just stand on your square. Just be very thorough. Don't be a wishy-washy. Too many athletes are wishy-washy. They try to straddle that fence. Fuck the fence, man. Like, jump over that motherfucker. Don't be straddling it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like a lot of times we try to make excuses for stuff. And it's just like what OG was talking about with Mexican people. A lot of Mexican people, a lot of them do be indigenous to come over here, but they really want to be white folks. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be thinking, dang, this mug, he almost as dark as me. What up, homie? What's good? And he thinking, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
Gotcha.
nigga, like that's what he thinking in his head, because that's how they programmed over there.
Gotcha.
We don't know, but on they telenovelas, on they commercials, they make fun of Black people. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? They'll have commercials with a Black person on there, and they'll have a soap bar and go, "Oh man, you're dirty," and they'll like say it in Spanish like sucio, or sucia. You know what I'm saying? Like sucia negro means dirty nigga. You know what I'm saying? And like they'll wash the skin and try to make the person's skin white and show the girl coming to him as he lightens his skin. They do all type of foul, evil shit over there in Mexico when it comes to TV programming. So a lot of them, you be thinking, oh, they know. Make sure you vet your Mexican homeboys. And they might call in and get mad, but they know I'm not. I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling novellas ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? And Telemundo, all that bullshit. But let me get back on topic, man. Last but not least, Devin Haney. All I want you to do, bro, be yourself, but don't backtrack. The apologizing, you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's enough already. That's all I'm saying. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like my boy. It sounds like you defeated because it's like, can't we all just get along? And back in '91, like we don't need no. So Fred, that's my call, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody that's calling in, keep that same energy to OG. Because OG, man, that was a great call, bro. One.
Appreciate you. Contender regime.
I'm having way too much fun.
Hey, what's popping, big homie?
Salute. What's happening with you?
Pleasure
G?
to
How
meet
you
you,
doing,
King.
man?
Pleasure to meet you, doggy. Oh, thank you, man. I
Say,
appreciate
what's
you,
good?
man.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you joining the channel.
Already, man. I just wanted to speak my little piece. I ain't gonna be too long. You did what I'm saying, but first and foremost, you know what I mean? I was highly disappointed. I've been rocking with Devin Haney hella hard, and I'm gonna continue to rock with him and support him. And I feel like all of us as a fan base and as a support system should continue to support our brothers, our fighters, making sure that they got a foundation to stand on. You know what I'm saying? Making sure their name is being promoted in positive lights and being, talked about in the respects that they should be. But, I'm gonna speak on the situation at hand. First, I got a question for you, bro.
Please.
What do you feel like if they didn't apologize? Because this is the biggest thing that I don't understand. What do you feel like if they didn't apologize? What would they lose? What do you feel like they will be losing if they didn't apologize? Why do you think Bill Haney pressed that line on Devin?
I think they would have lost 3 or 4 days of stress. I don't think
at the most.
You know what I mean? I don't think nothing monetarily. The WBC already fucked them. You know what I mean? Like, how can the daughter trust a man that robbed the mom? You understand what I'm saying? So I think that if the WBC takes your belt and allows Canelo to fight when they know he has steroids in him, like, you understand? So the writing is on the wall, man. To double check the details, man. You know what I mean? Limo the V12, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that if they would have taken a step back, I think there was a lot of anxiousness in everybody. You understand? Maybe they made these decisions on their own. I don't know. I wasn't into this. I wasn't in the think tank.
Right.
But if you take a step back, you understand. It's like me. I'm very like honest, right? So when Kenny Porter mushed me, I wanted that nigga. Like, by all accounts, I wanted that nigga. Period. End of discussion. Period. I'm like, how the fuck this nigga mushed me? And I know this shit is about to go viral. I know this. I want this nigga. I don't bring your ass here. It took me 2 days to calm down. It took me 2 days to calm down.
Straight off the muscle, off of instinct. And I feel like that definitely played a big part in this situation. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I spoke to Bill Haney and Devin Haney right before that statement was put out. Like later on that day, they put that shit out. And you know what I'm saying? I expressed to the bottom of my heart, bro, how I felt like they shouldn't be apologetic towards this shit, bro. It just so happens that I spoke to them that day, and I feel like other people probably reached out to them as well and told them how the fans, how their support system will respond to something like this. So I feel like, I don't necessarily think Devin Haney really wanted to apologize, bro. I really think just them as they count Bill Haney, they had their mind made up on that shit. But like I said, we're gonna still support them. I'm gonna still rock with them, and that's just what it's gonna be. I'm gonna support all my fighters. But at the end of the day, as far as the solution goes, I feel like we can still support our guys, but when it comes to some controversial shit like this, before we stick our neck out there like that, motherfucker gonna have to show us they willing to stand on something, bro.
There you go.
Motherfucker gonna have to show us, they gonna have to give us an example and show us they willing to stand on something like Deontay Wilder. As unstable as Adrian Broner may be, he showed me he got the ability to stand on something. Earl Spence, he showed me he got the ability to stand on something when he said at the podium, look, Ain't no problem with me telling my people to root for me, and me being a black man, I'm a root for a black fighter because that's how you supposed to do it. And he stood on that. Motherfucker gonna have to show me before I put my neck out there again, bro, that if it comes to some controversial shit like this, you gonna stand on something. Facts. As far as your name being on my platform, when I talk about you, I'm gonna talk about you in positive lights. I'm gonna make sure I speak facts, and I'm gonna uplift your name because you my brother. But when it comes to some shit like this, bro, before I stick my neck out there, you gonna have to show me you willing to stand on something, bro. Point blank, period. And that's the solution for us as a fan base. As far as the solution for Devin Haney and how they move forward, bro, he just got to keep winning because, like I said, this is the Mayweather blueprint. I made a video on this a couple of days ago. This is the Mayweather blueprint, bro. Mayweather made millions off finessing people off of their hate, bro. People paid millions of dollars to go see this dude lose. You know what I mean? Every Saturday they looking, okay, McDonough gonna get it. Manny Pacquiao gonna get him this time. Canelo gonna get him this time, bro. That's how you go. That's how you gonna make the big bread. So my whole thing is, if Bill Haney then was worried about losing money, that just don't make sense to me because in the end you would have made more money by playing the villain. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that, G.
The world would have been calling for a white fighter. Oh my God. You talk about like it would have been an internal personal fight between the white motherfuckers. Lomachenko would have been calling Luke Campbell like, I want that nigga first. I want that nigga. I want that little black 21-year-old first. Let me get him. Let me get him.
Big fact.
And if they would have doubled down and said, I'm talking to them. Oh, you think Lomachenko? Man, I grew up with lions, tigers, and bears on Continental Street. You know, on International Street. I think that's a street up there in Oakland. I grew up on International Street, nigga. Fuck with me. This from the Ukraine that Bob Aaron protecting? Line this nigga up.
Bro, they would have had to come from behind them bushes, dog.
Yeah. Facts.
And all Devin Haney had to do, and all he got to do going forward is just keep winning. That's all he would have had to do. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't gonna be able to do shit to him outside the ring. They already done took his belt. They wouldn't able to be able to take no money from him or do nothing else further than what they already did. Yeah. You know, so that's my piece on the shit, man. I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna be in the chat, bro.
Pleasure meeting you finally.
100, man.
1. Yeah, I appreciate it. I fuck with his videos. I'm still waiting on Keena to be, man. Who else? What, we got any other ladies in here? Reese. So Reese, you just gonna sit in the cut tonight? You just gonna sit in the cut, Reese? Shit. I watched 3 of your motherfucking videos a day and I saw you all on my Instagram timeline. You just gonna ignore me? You gonna ignore me? It was like I was in a relationship with Reese all damn day. I mean, Reese dancing, Reese doing every goddamn thing today. Yeah, I'm playing in your face. What you gonna do about it? So yeah, man.
I do whatever I
want. I love it. Hey, what's popping?
What y'all, Fred? What y'all talking about?
Everything. We talk about solutions, man. Solutions
for what? Because I came in late. I was on the phone with having the business, so I was in and out. All I heard was I heard my name tagged with a fire detector, and just had to let it be known.
They were complimenting you on. They were most people were complimenting you on what you did yesterday evening. And
okay. Thank you, but I don't look for I appreciate it, but when I speak, I'm not looking for validation, and I'm not taking away, but that's just who I am. I just like people to understand, like stand on how you truly feel. Stop compromising. You know what I mean? And when Devin, what's his name, Bill? Because I'm only 35, he 40 something, so he billed me. But it seemed like he lacks a lot of things too, and it's okay because the way he was speaking, as far as the business side, it's like if you don't know the business that you're in, and you allow somebody to tell you some shit, and you're not actually fully going to get the research on your own, you're gonna be fucked up. So it's like, stop. You sound programmed. What I'm saying, I don't bite my tongue for nothing. I'm just speaking the truth. I don't got time for this and that. We love none of that. Cause I'm not a fake person. I don't know how to be fake. But I don't have a problem with like pulling somebody by the coattail and saying, "Hey, no, that ain't right. You fucking up." And I really respect Bill. And what I do respect, he was willing to listen. You understand? At first, when he got on the phone, because I pay attention, he had a whole attitude. And I said before all this I said, now watch the interview gonna be misdirected. But once he listened to understand, because he was listening to understand, even though he was saying other stuff that ain't had shit to do with shit. But he you know, I'm gonna speak the truth. I don't all that, because if we keep gas and fuck shit up, shit ain't gonna change. I'm not with that. I don't like because they already play in our face. I'm not gonna allow our own people to play in my face. Nobody, but our own people know. So we're gonna correct the situation. You know. But at the end of the day, I appreciate him because his attitude shows his attitude and tone shifted into a positive. You understand? It didn't have to, but I see he stand for something. However, I still wish he would have been like, you know what, we did it because, you know, this, y'all know, okay, cool. I don't want to hear about Martin Luther King had a dream. The black, I don't give a fuck about no Black Panthers because I wasn't born back then. And there's a lot of shit that goes on that we don't know. And our history has been rewritten. And then y'all got people telling y'all what coulda, shoulda, woulda happened. And then it don't even be what happened. So I don't follow people based off of their position. I gotta see how you roll. I gotta actually see what you stand for. You can't tell me, oh, this person did this back in 1968. I was born in 84. You understand? I wouldn't even thought of. So I don't know. And if I don't have even if I go look it up, and if the story is inconsistent and there's some loops in that hole, now I don't even want to be bothered with it. Because you can't, I don't go by that. I go by what's going on right now. Because we can't change the past. The only thing we can do is correct our future. Change it for the future. We can't change the past. So my point is this. We said we were saying about Devin. I'm not going to give this man no more energy. I love him. But at the end of the day, I'm standing on how I feel. When you show me who you are the first time, you got to make a believe out of me for me to say, all right. And that ain't about what come out your mouth. That's by your actions. Fred ain't got no clothes. I'm glad. I'm thinking.
Hold up.
No. I had to look.
Push the wrong button real quick.
No, hell no.
Push the wrong button real quick. Push the wrong button real quick. I got medium-sized hands. Push the wrong button real quick.
These goddamn titties.
Man, that motherfucker Omega Red stood up just now. Omega Red.
Omega Red, tender dick ass. He be trying to. Let me be quiet. Anyway, let's
push that wrong button real quick. I need to push that wrong button real quick.
Fred, I'm finna get in contact with Drea. I'm sick of you. Now enough is enough.
Okay.
See me, Fred, you ain't gonna never hear me say, Fred, you're awesome, Fred. I love what you do as far as helping people gain generational wealth. That's some awesome shit. But Fred, you be saying some fucked up shit. These niggas don't know that, baby. Oh, Fred, yeah, Fred. Man, fuck Fred. Fred, that's just how it is. I feel like this. If we respect each other enough and we have some type of relationship, I should be able to tell you when you're wrong, whether you disagree with it or not. I should be able to help you help yourself. If I can't tell you where you went wrong, we shouldn't even be in the same space. I can't do nothing for you. And that's where we are problem.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that when you smack one fungi.
Period. And my thing is this. What happened? What you said? What happened? I ain't looking at
I say your thighs sound like that when you smack them? Shit, it sound like
Shut the fuck. Fred, you need to mind the business that pay you for. Don't. Hold on.
I got to run a show too. I know we got to do a show too. Yeah. You know, the women phone calls are far and in between. You know, I got to maximize calls. You know what I mean?
No, don't start no shit because there ain't no Barbara and Shirley moment because it's you can't come to me woman to woman. So let's get back to her. Because I'm her. No.
Have you ever been in love?
Ain't no woman to woman over here. Her.
How I feel.
That ain't even how it go. It go woman to woman.
I skipped the part. I skipped that part.
Oh, I forgot.
I thought you were gonna pick me up, but you know, it's cool though. It's cool.
It's cool. I'm just playing. But no, let's let it go. Understand? I appreciate all the, I'm not looking for that because I don't want to be right. That's what we got to feel real. It's not about always want to be right all the time. It's not all about that. We do make mistakes, but some mistakes you better think before you react. I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody, no more. So you better motherfucking think. Start thinking before you make a fucking decision that could possibly fuck up the rest of your career. So you better, if we get our passes, start thinking. You better think motherfucking carefully. You better think carefully. Because I'm tired of old, young, and this and that. Well, he don't know no better. Well, he know how to go to the, you know how to go gamble. You know how to go purchase the car. You know how to get a bag. We can't pick and choose when we want to know and be informed. Because everybody got all the tools to be informed. What are you doing with your time? Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna get off. If I'm in a career, don't call while I'm talking, ho. Don't call while I'm talking, ho. And don't call when I'm talking. That's rude. Okay. What I'm saying is this: if you're in a business and you've been in the business since you was a kid, you have to learn the business that you're in order to be successful. Don't let nobody tell you what you need to be doing in the business that you're in. Know for yourself. Know for yourself. And if you don't know, go get some help. Because people look at the money. People look at I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Get the knowledge under your belt. That way you know how to handle shit. You ain't got to be letting people control what come out your mouth. But what we do, let me partner up with him because he's going to invest. Okay, we hungry. We need that money. Man, fuck that. Learn the business on your own. That way you can cut out the middleman. That way you can stand on your ground and say, fuck you, bitch, and go tell your mama if she wants some, what's up. Fuck you and your kids. When you know your shit and you own your shit, you have the right. A lot of the motherfuckers rich, but don't own the motherfucking thing. That's why all these motherfucking Prince and all them, R. Kelly, they don't even own their masters, but they rich. But then when shit hit the fan, they don't even own their shit. Not even a catalog. We got to do better. It starts right now.
Just like it just makes me.
And good day. I love y'all. Bye, Fred. Thanks for joining.
Peace. I'm hitting your thigh. Every time she hit her thigh, I just lost train of thought. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, that sounded like some 3 cheese mac and cheese. You know what I mean? Shit. Throw some pepper jack in that motherfucker. Nah, we gotta put some mild sharp in that motherfucker. Y'all know how it go. Hey man, what it do, y'all? Yeah, man. Somebody said something. Okay, yeah. Patty Dean's in here. What up? Oh, so you got your you got a free Pilates. Patty Dean has a free Pilates class tomorrow. Yeah, you with me, Reggie Owens, right? Yeah, she ain't. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, me and Reese need to be doing segments, you know what I mean? Reese fun as fuck. Hey, what was I gonna say? Put the link in the box. Or you know what you can do? Do you have my email, Patty Dean? Email it to me because I don't think y'all can put links in the comment section, right? If y'all can, let me know.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
313, what it do?
How you be, Fred? First time caller.
Welcome.
Long time listener.
Long time listener. That's what it do. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Detroit, Michigan, man.
Detroit basketball. What it do?
Yeah, I usually I don't have a lot to say. I usually just do a lot of listening. But listening to Bill Haney last night. Before I get into that, first I want to say salute to you, bro, and your show. You have great shows.
Oh,
and,
that's love.
I've seen the 65-year-old G. Donald Grant. We're in the same generation, so I kind of identify with a lot of things that he say. The brother, I think it's Reggie Owens in Boxing Conversation. He said some real profound things last night, as did a lot of the other callers. I'm gonna make this short, bro, because I know it's other callers probably want to come in. But Bill Haney, everything that was said to that man last night to me fell on deaf ears because he politicked, he backpedaled, he tap danced, and he buck danced. Mm-hmm. Everything that was said to that man, he already knew. Now, as far as his son, my take on it is that he was confident in what he said. That's why he stepped out there and he said it. And when he said it, I think he was looking for support, not only from the fan base, which he had, but I think his father made him back up. I mean, I'm going to call it like I see it. And that's how I see it. I see it where he just You know, he was afraid. He was scared. You know, he just didn't have no confidence, and he didn't show no confidence in his son. Now you say he's from Oakland. Now, from what I know about Oakland is them niggas gonna stand on their square. Excuse me for cussing. I apologize for that, but they're gonna stand on their square, man.
Cool,
they're gonna be 10 toes down. Now, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, man, because it kind of like pissed me off because, like I said, everybody. I just believe that the young Haney, man. I just believe that brother believed in what he said. That's why he stepped out there, and that's why he said it. You know, if he chasing greatness, you know, then let him chase his greatness. But when he say something, he got to stand on it. He can't backpedal on it. And I think the only reason he did is because his father got in his ear, because somebody got in his father's ear. Now Bill kept saying that well, they, them. Well, the they and the them, if you listen to him, the they and the them, it can't be nobody but the ones that was in power. Because if you listen closely, he said that the people who were saying, well, I was going his way, I was almost a fan. Well, if you was almost a fan, that means you was a hater in the beginning. That's what that means. So I'm gonna cut this call short. I appreciate you calling the call, and I appreciate everybody in the chat. And you have a great show, bro. And
I appreciate you. Let me ask
I'm
you
just
this,
gonna
though.
keep this.
Hey, that's
I'm sorry.
I said that's cool because since you're so far on one end of the spectrum, what would be a solution? What's the bounce back?
Well, I kind of agree with I think it was Reggie Owens Boxing Conversations that said he direct that shit directly. Be direct. But at this point, all the damage is out. I'm sorry.
What would you apologize for?
I got you on the television, man, and I got you on mute. I can't hear you.
I
thought seen your mouth moving. I thought you was talking.
Oh no, I thought you were about to run out of minutes and shit. I thought you were the last person in the world that had motherfucking calling card and shit.
Oh no, Fred, I ain't got no damn calling card. I'm a little too old for that shit. Anyway, man, I appreciate you taking the call. Oh, you asked me for the solution. The solution, I believe, is pretty much what
87.
I'm
I know how old you are, but I know how old you are. I'm just keeping the show going. What's up? Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I think Reggie Owens pretty much. I kind of agree with what he said. The solution probably would be for me to just go directly at him. But at this point, all the damage has been done. You know, so in my humble opinion, he need to just let it go, be who he really is, wait for this shit to be over with, go out there and beat the white boy's ass. Period. End of story. Stand on what he said.
Right.
I appreciate y'all taking my call, man. Have a good night.
All right, appreciate you, dog. Yeah, you got that Obama phone. Hey, yeah, man. Oh, man. Keena, I'm waiting on you to beam in. At what time, Patty? Patty, what time is your Pilates class? Noon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m.? No. Hey, after 9. Yeah, y'all remember that shit? After 9 p.m., we had free minutes. Dog, I remember that shit, Rob. I remember that shit. Oh, my God. Calling cards, dog. Damn. That's insane. Wow, calling cards. Addie Dean, what time is your class tomorrow? I know I might say it in the link, but what time? 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. EST. It's free, y'all. Addie Dean free Pilates class. Here's the link. Y'all need to go. All right. There you go. There you go. So click the link for tomorrow, and y'all can go into class, and everybody be happy. You get some quarantine pounds off you. Buddy Lee, can't no white boy interview Fred. I'm like, can't no white boy out interview Fred. I said that shit in that motherfucker. That shit was funny as hell. Oh man, that shit was yeah. I got you, Miss Patty. I'm calling greens, beans, potatoes, means. What the heck is that song say? Oh my god, man, this shit is so tight. Hey, I was looking forward to this show tonight, man. I actually missed y'all. You know what I mean? I actually missed y'all. So yeah, you owe me? Oh, in all caps, you owe me? Oh shit. You owe me. Okay. Okay, shit. Shit. I usually don't accept IOUs, but shit. We in a drought. Jeezy said we in a drought. Drop the link. Where to Patty Dean's Pilates class? There it is, right there, CJ. Oh man, let's see. Invite. You want to beam in? You want to beam in? You want to beam in? Where we at?
Raised like Jesus.
Play like Moses. Oh, why you not? Oh, why you didn't beam in?
Because my hair is a mess.
You should have put a hat on. Should have put the hat to the back. All you had to do was throw the hat
I
to
don't
the
own
back.
any hats.
You don't have any hats?
No.
Oh, you don't wear hats?
I can't find my bonnet. Like, I would love to put my bonnet on, but I don't know where it's at.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we got Jay Good. She need a bonnet, Jay Good.
I would like to say hello to everybody in the chat.
Kevin Alioli said he got something for me, Jay Good. Well, how about you get something for Keena? She need a hat. She needs something to throw to the back. You know what I mean? She needed a hair hat real quick. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm super. I'm super. Yeah. How's Vegas?
I feel, Vegas, I've been back for like 2 days.
Okay,
Vegas
good.
is still the same.
Okay, good. Yeah, you wasn't in the show for a minute. So yeah.
Yeah, I was on a getaway.
Okay, good. Okay. What's up? What you got?
Nothing. I feel like Devin Haney shouldn't apologize. If he was talking about his truth that no white boy can beat him, then he's saying that no white boy can beat him. Like, what was wrong with that? It's like everybody else say that such and such can't beat them, but now they want to put a race on it. Like, that's not cool. But then nobody say nothing when Fury cheated Tyson. I mean, when Fury cheated Deontay Wilder, then nobody say nothing about that. But they want to get on Devin Haney all of a sudden and make him apologize when y'all know that Fury had that faulty blood test and all them other crazy things that was going on. Y'all let the dude pass by looking like a fluffy, nasty, animal eating. It's just, I don't know, he just gets on my nerves. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and maybe I'll be in tomorrow. I'm not going to guarantee it because that's a lot of pressure. You got like more people looking and listening, and you ain't going to catch me slipping out of damn bed. You get me? Not at all.
I'm used to women who are afraid of heights. So I got you. All right.
Yeah, so that's my call. I'm back in the
Bumpy.
Yeah. Bye.
I appreciate you. Hey, CJ about to be man. What it do, big homie?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
You ain't going back, nigga. What's up? What's up?
I'm chilling, man. How everybody in the chat doing? How you doing, Fred? I just feel like this, man. I feel like by him saying what he said, bro. He said what he said. I feel like all the white people, you know, they felt a certain way about it, but the black people are still riding. But at the same time, when he fight, you know what I'm saying? White people don't like you. Black people riding for you. That equals ticket sales. Am I wrong?
Facts. Yeah.
So at the same time, he should have stood on the square, made it happen. But I feel like what he said, when he said it, that was going to force Lomachenko to have to fight him. when he said that. When he said that was gonna force Lomachenko out of his, out of the dark place he was in, that was gonna make him come see him. But at the same time, by him apologizing, it's like, oh, well, this motherfucker, he kind of off, man. We ain't got to fight this dude. Like, he apologized, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made me feel like when he apologized, it's kind of like we don't have to come see him, It kind of made him seem like, he not standing up for himself. You see what I'm saying, Fred? Like, he not, I don't know, bro. I really don't know how to put it, but it just seemed like if he would have stood on that square, bro, Lomachenko would have had to come see him. These people would have had to come see him. Luke Campbell would have had to come see him. You see what I'm saying? Because they were outraged, right? Everybody was outraged about it, right? I was cool with it, but they were outraged. They had to come see him, bro. I just don't feel like he had to apologize for. He didn't say anything out of character. He didn't say anything racist. He didn't say anything maliceful. I mean, what he said was cool. I was cool with it. He didn't say anything. Black people can't be racist anyway, man. How we gonna be racist? That's ridiculous.
You're right.
But at the same time, like you asked the other caller, man, how can it be rectified? How can it be rectified? The only way it can be rectified is if he go in the ring and just whoop their ass. That's the only way it can be rectified. Am I wrong?
I mean, if it can be, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? I think time heals most wounds, Got to win, though. If he loses, ain't nobody going to pick him up. You know what I mean?
You got to win. You got to win. You have to win.
Himself in a position where he has to win. Like, it's going to be so much.
Right. If you make a statement like that, you got to bring it, bro. You got to bring it. If you make a statement like that, you have to bring it. But I'm back in the chat, bro. That's all I had to say, Fred.
I appreciate it. Hey, don't go too far, nigga.
Bro.
Don't go too far.
I ain't going no.
Either the cops or the white people gonna get you, dog. You know what I mean?
I'm in Baton Rouge, bro. I just came outside, man. My kids in their sleep. I just wanted to speak my piece.
Right.
I got a 1-year-old, bro. I ain't want to wake him up.
All right, peace, King. Shit, black people taking walks late at night. You know what I mean? That shit don't work out too well down south. You know what I mean? Down by the Delta. You know what I mean? They in Champside country. Champside from LA. Real rap. Where real rap at? That nigga ain't called me in 2 days, dog. Tell real rap. I said, we got to rap. What Jay Good talking about? Yeah, I thought models like to be looked at. Yeah, Gary Russell did try his best. Definitely tried his best.
I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it.
352, what it is, what you want. Hey, what's poppin'?
What's up? What's up? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna just touch on it real quick. It's gonna be real.
Hold
quick.
up. Time out. Is the corona contagious through the phone?
Nah.
All right, because your motherfucking governor tripping and shit. So I'm just making sure. Shit.
What tripper?
Your governor. You from Florida, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
All right.
You can blame Vince McMahon for that. WWE on the Vince McMahon for that.
Facts, man. Damn.
Yeah, cause he was the reason he went to the damn governor. Him and the governor, they best friends. Yeah, because they have the little NXT out here in Orlando.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure.
And yeah, the NXT, he have it out there in Orlando, and they got the WWE have an office out here in Orlando too. But yeah, he's the reason why they made all sports in the state of Florida essential. Like, really, sports is life and death, really? But enough of that bull crap. But the Devin situation, his daddy still didn't say. See, pride comes for a downfall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have respected him more as a man if he would just be like, you know what, we messed up, we fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what was the reason for you to apologize? For what? To please them? They don't give a damn about you. They took your damn belt from you. and gave Lomachenko a fucking made up title. Like, gave him you know what I'm saying? But I already showed you they give a fuck about you. Right from the get-go. So why the hell you gonna bow down to them? Like our dollar don't matter. Like the black people, like our dollar don't matter. Man, please, man. It was just a bunch of bullshit trying to please them. This wasn't nothing but a damn. And Floyd sitting back there playing chess like the whole damn time. With this whole damn, because he got something to do with this damn situation too. You better believe it. You better damn believe it. But yeah, man, it just, man. I was so pissed off. I'm like, man, not another one gone. All of them, man. All of them. Not another one gone, man. Another damn gone. Damn. All we got is Deontay Wilder, man. That's all we got. Oh, boxing. Deontay Wilder in the Charlos. That's it. And AB stand on his 12. Everybody else some damn sellout ass niggas, man. All because of a damn dollar paper. Like that shit matter. The paper money come and go. Yeah, they finna try to get rid of the damn paper, the dollar now. The motherfuckers better wake up. Money ain't nothing. It's about morals, about your values in life. In life, money ain't shit. It really ain't. Ain't about dead paper with dead crackers on it. Straight up. But yeah, that's all I want to say, man. I'm getting all my blood pressure going up. Still thinking about this bullshit. I don't even want to talk about this bullshit no more. I don't even want us to. Let's talk about something else, man.
Yeah, tomorrow we on something else tomorrow. We definitely on something else tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about, like I said, the bullshit going on in damn China, letting motherfuckers kicking black people out and shit. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Let's talk about something else with natural, with like issues like the governor of Florida, like this shit, like that the shit going on. Like some bullshit. Now they don't open up some damn beaches in the state of Florida, and they already talking about 1,000 people already got damn coronavirus. As soon as the governor open up the damn beaches, ain't that some shit?
Are you serious? I haven't cut the TV on yet.
I'm
1,000 more people. I think y'all had 1,000 cases today.
1,000 people already got. Soon as they open up the damn beaches, 1,000 people got it.
It's gonna be another outbreak in the fall. I have no doubt.
Of course, shit, population control. Of course. That's all it is.
Damn.
But any damn way, you know the damn man. There's a Netflix movie. It's like a Japanese movie. It's on Netflix. It was made in 2018, and they talked about this shit. I forgot the name of it, but they talked about this shit. But they said the name coronavirus and every damn thing in the damn movie, and they said they were gonna do the outbreak and they were gonna release it in China. This shit was already planned. Man. Like, for real. And you got damn Bill Gates want to vaccinate every damn body. Him and the damn, like, man, which is a bunch of bullshit. Let's talk about the damn real issue. The damn vaccinate, but he ain't vaccinate his kids, though. Vaccinate every damn body. That shit, damn, we eating fake food and shit, GMO food, and let's talk about that shit. Growers, farmers, they can't even use real seeds to grow their agriculture, to grow fruits and vegetables. All this fake food we eating and shit. Get the fuck out. You take your slice of Kraft cheese and you take a lighter and burn that bitch and see how and tell me how that turned out. Shit don't even fucking burn. Try it. Just try it. Your slice of cheese, take a damn lighter and burn that shit. There ain't no fucking real cheese, all these chemicals and fake food they put in shit. Let's talk about real shit that's going on in the damn world. These motherfuckers, what they doing. These 13 families. These rich ass this pyramid fucking system. Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about how they damn There's just so much shit we can even talk about, the real shit that's going on. But yeah, man, that's my call, man. That's my call, man. Stay on that motherfucker head for real.
Appreciate you, dog.
All right.
One.
Fucking 3 fucking beers. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Fred.
Yes.
I'm gonna start charging motherfuckers copyright and fragment fees because I understand people can be admirable, but I'm gonna need y'all to get your own thoughts. Or if you're gonna say the same shit I said, rephrase it. You understand? Like I'm charging y'all with copyright and fragment because I'm tired of hearing that. Like I flattered, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. Shit. God damn. We talking in circles. Fred, what them kids ate today?
That was random.
I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the bullshit. We stepped there. Fred, I'm looking at you. I'm gonna need you to fix your body language is off. Put it.
What me do?
Yeah, when I'm on the phone, smile. Cause let me tell you what you do. Cause I'm gonna call you on your shit. When you tired of it, cause I observe everything. You start bidding your phone, checking messages. Then you start yawning, and then you don't even know how to hide it. You be forgetting. But see, I be in tune. I read. Let me be quiet. Let me just say this. Let me tell you something about $1. I keep saying, Chris keeps saying I was on the roof today, and he keep asking me, is that my house? That's none of your concern. I don't prove no points. But what I tell you is this. Don't everybody like to judge people based on a perception that just like they did that can either come out your mouth or if you make a statement, they already have placed a judgment. But I ain't got no points to prove. So anytime I open my mouth, I have the right to open my mouth because I can. Not because I have to, but it's because I can. You understand? It's a difference. If you can't read in between the lines, you better figure the fuck out. I can't help you figure it out. Just read a book. Get your shit together. But what we're not going to do, we're not going to keep dwelling on some shit that, for one, I don't give a fuck about. Because we discussed it yesterday. We didn't come up with a solution. And at this point, they already got it set in their mind what it is. You can't backdoor and apologize and say, fuck it, I take it back. The best thing to do is just mind your fucking business. Continue to be great. Stop trying to get validation from motherfuckers. Stop posting shit. We don't give a fuck. You trying to gain some shit back that you really don't need. Everybody can't go where you gonna go. Everybody ain't gonna be able to be in your space. And everybody, I won't want anybody to be in my space if you're not meant to be in my space. If that makes sense. You can't please everybody. Stop trying to be Jesus, God, the higher power, whatever you believe in. Be yourself. God damn. I mean, at the end of the day, that $1 is something serious. $1 is something serious to motherfuckers that ain't never had nothing. So I can sit on the roof. I keep getting asked why I love sitting on that roof. I'm gonna forever be invested in that roof. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when you're used to having something and you know the value of it and you appreciate it and you know how to handle it, it ain't shit to a motherfucker. But when motherfuckers ain't used to shit, the way they think, you can tell when people speak the way they speak and ask the most asinine question, trying to be cute, but at the same time you looking like a fool because you sound stupid because you keep justifying fuck shit. You can tell they ain't never had nothing. Apparently they ain't never trying to have nothing. And guess what? At this point, that's your fault and I can care less. I can care less. Because guess what? I can't worry about everybody else. I'm not going to keep consuming and putting my good energy on motherfuckers that ain't going to even say, hey, Sharice, thank you for having young men or speaking to my sons. I'm just giving examples. And I'm not looking for that. So at the end of the day, I want to invest my energy in something that we can all benefit from. So did you sell a house today, Fred?
No, not yet. Not yet.
How's that going?
I appreciate you asking. It's going well. It's definitely going well. Yeah, it's going well. We're done with the pipe on one property, and then now we're doing the plumbing on the other house. So next week we'll start putting in the infrastructure.
Did your tenant, the Spanish man, did you get that? Did you download that translator? Or did he get the memo?
I didn't yet. I didn't, but I need to.
I'm telling you.
Thank you. I will. I appreciate
you know what I mean?
that.
Like we could be learning something else. Listen, I don't hustle backwards. Period. You won't catch me. And then one thing about it, I wish y'all men, and I don't want to hear about a woman place and your gender don't define your fucking character. and your knowledge. So stop it. You understand? And I'm not gonna listen myself. But I wish motherfuckers stop saying, well, I come from this and the third. Nigga, I come from a lot of backgrounds. I done did some shit that y'all probably wouldn't even imagine. And you understand what I'm saying? It ain't nobody business, but it ain't about that. It's what you're doing now. It's how you evolving for the better. So I don't want to hear I come from West Side, North Side. So what?
So
what? Have you sold drugs? Have you trafficked 5 pounds of weed? Sold X plus? Have you hydrocodone, promethazine, Xanax, what you want? Crack, Pyrex? Have you? No, it don't matter. That don't matter. They don't make you less than or greater than. Stop allowing people to label y'all and put y'all in those categories. That's why I tell y'all, when y'all using my name as a reference, please be correct when you put my name in something. Because I don't like my name tied up with nothing that I didn't say. Because I'm not going to be defending some shit that they didn't come out my mouth on the strength of somebody because they want to speak on my behalf. If I didn't give y'all the authorization, don't use my name, period. And I don't be mean. I just protect everybody. It protects me and you, period. Because that started a lot of shit. It be outsiders that stir the pot. They stir the pot. You got to stop letting outsiders dictate your future. Because I ain't letting a motherfucker outside this household tell me and dictate my life. You either going to roll with it or you going to fold. Get the fuck. If you don't like it, get the fuck. You know, get the fuck out my face. Cool. Get the fuck on. Shit. Bye. Thanks for joining. Bye, Fred, with your ugly ass. I'm sick of you.
Oh, you sick of me? Shit.
I
got flu. I'm contagious though.
Well,
Whatever
go sit
you
your ass down. Fred, you are the best. Fred, let me do it. Fred, if it weren't for you, Fred, man, if y'all don't stop dick riding, bye.
I'm about to hang up on you.
No, I'm telling the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Fuck you, Fred. I love you. Bye.
Peace. I ain't hear words you said. I just heard a smack in her thigh. I ain't gonna even lie. What did she say in that phone call? All I heard was in fragment. someone put that shit in the chat in fragment. That shit was funny as fuck. Oh man, that shit was funny.
I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it.
Hey, you don't know nothing about that, Reggie Owens.
No, who was it?
That's Reggie Owens. That's Reggie Owens via Russ. That's Russ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. My thing with the solution thing is really directed at up and coming athletes, not even just fire these athletes, period, because the same situation you're gonna deal with spreads all across the board, whatever genre sport you touch the field on. You're gonna deal with people who put you under a microscope that isn't fair, that isn't balanced, and isn't the same. And this also takes me back to where Haney and them thinking they need to apologize to these fans. And what made it worse is hearing, I don't think I overheard when I was watching 78 shows that they told Bill to not release this apology. And you still went behind him and released this apology. Appeasing this sect of sports fans who've always been divisive, who's always been toxic, throughout all of sports when it comes to black athletes. We look back at the Riley Cooper situation. That's the situation that brought him back. Riley Cooper sits at a goddamn
concert.
Yeah, at that concert, country concert, talking about he'd knock out every single nigger that's at this concert. And when that broke loose, now one writer spoke about it. It got viral over someone recording it who was there and putting on the internet and went viral. What does the NFL do about it? What does the Eagles do about it? They do nothing. They promote this goddamn fool. He gets an extension on his contract and a pay promotion. But who ends up taking a short end? They ruined the whole Eagles franchise, a great franchise, getting rid of Deshaun Jackson, placing gang ties on him, trading him off, whatever the running back who was over there. But this Riley Cooper kid is able to kind of fade unscathed throughout the whole ordeal of things. We look at the Kaepernick situation where he makes a stance, which was also a stance they could have let him go about representing, having his own representation of what he was doing. ESPN them could have pulled cameras away from it, let his situation be his own. Now, what happens? All these old careless, mindless white folks who act like they have some concern, they want to control the narrative. That's why controlling the narrative
standing on what you mean is important to everything in life. It is the most essential thing you got. It's controlling your own narrative, telling your own goddamn story. These fools come up here and flip it as to being some American flag thing. But now people want to talk about things about being a flag. You got it to where now where there's an order to protect American citizens, and these fools can't even go ahead and abide by it. They want to speak on their liberties and their freedoms being taken away. Well, anyone who can tell you about freedoms and liberty should be us, not these clowns. But when it comes to Devin and them, you got a lot to prove to folks before people can trust and stand by you. Now, these people you apologizing to, you're going to find out very quick how fast they turn on you. Let you go in there and defeat Lomachenko and go ahead and think these are the people that's going to support you. You'll be a frustrated, depressed young dude. Y'all better wake up and stop thinking that these checks that come from Eddie Hearn is everything. Eddie Hearn's the same dude with the mentality, the mindset of things being about Atlantic slave trades and all that stuff. And his father thinking of people being slaves. There's a man who controls the game that looks like y'all. Y'all got to run to these fools. No athletes, when you truly understand your power in this game. You watch the NBA defeat a billionaire who thought he was the most powerful thing in there. When they united, the NBA knew what time it was. When they seen these players unite, wasn't going to take the floor over the statements made by a true-to-life bigot who is really on some racist stuff, who affects things, who was ripping off the dude who was a GM, who was an NBA legend, underpaying the hell out of him for decades. But when these players stood up, the NBA forced the dude to not be, he can't go to a game. He had to give up that goddamn team. This is the power that athletes have when they use their brain. You go to NFL, these fucking idiots can't think for crap. They could have destroyed the NFL. They could have brought the NFL to their knees had they follow along in the lines of what Kaepernick was standing for. But also, this is why I'm going to close with. People talk about what Kaepernick was doing. What ESPN is they're in collusion with this whole crap that these NFL owners pulled off. And this I kind of put it more towards the conservative side of America, white conservative side of America, to where they change the narrative, flip everything, talking about Kaepernick's against the country and all that stuff. So people talk all this stuff. When you look into them goddamn VIP booths, you see all these dudes during the playing of the national anthem, sitting there still drinking cocktails, not standing at attention, not with their hands over their hearts, saying their pledge of allegiance. It's just business as usual up in those VIP booths. The same thing on American military bases. We ain't standing out there to want to stand at attention when they play the morning and in the afternoon songs where you stand at attention facing where the flag is on post and the thing and the music. You ran to try to get undercover so you ain't got to stand out there and salute that shit. There ain't no true patriotism in this country. This country's too divided, too corrupt, too much greed in it, and it's just an unbalanced nation. And you're seeing it right at these moments. So don't apologize for shit. When it comes out your mouth, it is what it is, and people can take it how the fuck they want. You know what you meant? You stand on that. You ain't got time to explain yourself to damn people. And that's the problem. And that's where you guys fell at, Haney. So people watching you guys, don't turn into a Floyd Mayweather. Don't turn into no Gucci, Balenciaga, Jigaboo. Stand on your ground. You're from Oaktown.
Stand on your ground. You're from Oaktown. I like that.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
that's all I got, Fred. I'm going to open it back up.
I appreciate you, Big.
So,
appreciate you, Reggie Owens. Stand on your ground. You from Oaktown. I like that. That shit goes. E40 about to steal that shit from you, Reggie Owens. Guaranteed. Yeah, area. Stand on your ground because we from Oaktown. I know that shit don't go together. Holly Grove, 17th. What it do, Reese? Keep talking your shit. Love from the NO. Yeah. Oh, I ain't got nothing for you, but
Praise Black Jesus. Play like Moses.
How you doing, man? Pastor Usher Deacon 305, man. What it do?
What's good? What's good, fam? Too blessed to be stressed.
Oh shit. Okay, you got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Go.
Run it, nigga. Yeah, man. First thing I want to get off is I think we need to pay attention to Floyd Mayweather's baby daughter, man, and send some prayers to her, man, because she's in distress. She's in some serious distress right now.
Why? What happened?
She got on the ground yesterday, man, and she was calling out. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she was saying that she's ready to go and be with her mom. She's tired. She feel like her father don't give a fuck.
No, she didn't
You know
say
what
that.
I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
No.
Yeah, man. Man, that shit hurt me bad, bro.
Oh my God. Why do I keep on getting this bad news after bad news, man?
Yeah, man. That shit does fuck with me, man. It really did. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the pain in her. You know what I'm saying? And she's singing this song, and she's singing it to Floyd, saying how he don't give a fuck about her.
No.
Then she said, yeah, and then she showed a picture of all her sisters and brothers, and she put the word siblings. And she was saying how they saying that she's too difficult, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And the only person who really gave a fuck about it was her mom, and her mom ain't here. She just rather just going on home and be with her mom. You feel me? And that's fucked up.
Wait,
that
you talking about the
flash,
wait, time out. You talking about the one that got arrested, or you talking about the other daughter?
No, the baby. Not the one got arrested, the one that just lost her mom.
No, don't say that. No,
real, man. Yeah.
Man, no.
Yeah, and she feel like Floyd don't give two fucks about her, bro. And like I said, this man too busy flashing his cash, showing his ass.
You got to send me the link.
Huh?
You got to send me the link.
Yeah, man. And it's fucked up. Yeah, I sent it to you. I saved it. But anyway, I wanted to call in last night when Bruh Bill was on the phone. You feel me?
I cut the phone lines off, but because I couldn't handle all the rings. You know what I mean? So I needed everybody to beam in. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, but I didn't. The reason why I didn't try to call because I didn't feel like you would let me in on that. So
no,
I didn't try.
You had to beam in. You just had to beam in. I let everybody in. It was just a line. Yeah. Time out. Time the fuck out. Hold up. How you put that jacket on me? I let H Money talk. How you put that jacket on me, nigga? See, the reason why I be pushing you to voicemail sometimes because I be wanting to go, nigga. And I know you be having 15-minute calls. That's why, nigga. Don't be putting that jacket on me. I don't want you to talk, nigga. I didn't care. I told him.
Okay. Hey,
I didn't.
Listen, one thing about me, fam, and I'm from the old school. I can stand a straightening. You know what I'm saying? I can stand a straightening. If I'm wrong, you can straighten me.
No, but did I censor any? I didn't. Wait, did I censor anybody last night? Did I say, "Hey guys, I know y'all got to be respect"? No. If they come on, whoever
hey, man, the show went to the fucking. Hey, it was after 4 o'clock when I got when they, you know what I'm saying?
We not changing the rules. If they come on this show, they know what type of show it is. Nigga, y'all build the show. If we have a guest, they not coming back the next day. We are.
Right.
Like, I'm not, fuck that. You know what I mean? And I say that respectfully. We're coming back tomorrow. We are.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So that's what it is. Y'all make the show.
I appreciate you and I fuck with you. You understand me? You know, and that's why I pay attention. You know, but here's what I was going. If I would have been able to call,
how many Bible verses? How many Bible verses you would have read them? How many Bible verses you would have read them?
I don't put one thing about it. This when you're dealing with the spirit, is never planned. You know what I'm saying? God has to use you as an instrument. So what comes up, come out. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. This is what I would have told the brother. You know, I would have said to Bill, listen, I said something on the night before about your son. I don't know if you heard it, but I'm gonna say it again. I said that I would not invest $1 in your son because what he did disgusted me. When he spoke out against Deontay Wilder, that's a comment he could have saved to himself. He could have had that talk with you and him privately. Why add on and pile on when you got all the racists out there already demagoguing and beating up on the man? You see what I'm saying? Black can't be right no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So what I was saying is, why would you do that? Why would you fall into the Ishe Smith in that type of why would you fall into that line? You see what I'm saying? Because really, I was rocking with him before that. That came out of left field for me. I would have never expected him to make that type of statement about a brother he know that's riding for his people. Why would you go against the grain like that? That bothers me, bro. So I could change down the line if I see him evolving into something better. You see what I'm saying? But for him to do what he did was disgusting. I knew that was just the beginning. And it wasn't even 24 hours after I made that statement. Look what he do. He falls right in line and go to apologize. That's why I said, don't become the Ishays, the Floyd, the Andre Wards. This is why I was making those statements. Because I know once you go down that road, and it's kind of hard to pull back from, because now once you apologize, this is what I have experienced watching celebrities, athletes, whatever. Once they apologize, the white man says right then and there, we got it. Now you can't do nothing else in the future because they got a button to go to. They can keep your ass in line because they know that they can threaten you, and you're gonna do exactly what they ask you to do. Get your ass out there and apologize, or we will make sure that you don't get this, that, and third. Now you hear in the tone of the father. He felt like this was necessary because they have to cater to. He didn't never say cater to us. He said he had to cater to the white audience, and in respect. So he had to make sure that he wasn't offending the white audience. Listen, man, I stay here in Florida where these cops handcuff kindergartens, 6 to 9 year old little black girls screaming and hollering, being handcuffed and drugged out into a police car. Where's the apology for that shit? They don't give a damn about us, bruh. You see what I'm saying? This is why I go, Muhammad Ali said this right here, bruh. He said, I have to stand on my principle because one thing about it, I'm not going to be fighting forever. And my people are going to remember what I've done, what I did, that I stand for them. Because if I ever need my people and I have to go back to my people, they're going to remember the fucked up shit I done. And they're not going to be there for me. He said, I can't live with that. See, these people have to understand that. We had stronger people, man. These people, these days, they watered down people. They're watered down champions. Because right now, they're chasing fame in the dollar. You see what I'm saying? But these are temporary items that does not last forever. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say I walk in the spirit, man. I walk in the eternal spirit realm. These things, even the flesh, is temporary. You see what I'm saying? So we can't be getting caught up in stuff that cannot benefit us long term. And the brother he was just locked in. No matter what was said to him, he was locked in. And this, listen, man, you pushing this narrative on your son and telling him that this is the way to go. But understand, Mr. Haney, you got young black boys and girls that's going to be watching your son, that's going to envy your son. And they're going to envy you as a father. And they're going to see the things that you do and think that this is the way that it goes. That they will be bending their back and they will be apologizing on every corner in order to make it. They're going to think that's the way it goes. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't just about the Haney. See, you got a whole nation watching you. See, I don't use the word the black community. We are a nation. We are people that's all over this world from the very beginning. We are a nation. You got the black nation watching you. So it's not just about you. What you do affects people who are coming up under you. So you better make sure what you're doing, you're conscious that these people are watching me. Ali was conscious that we were watching him. This is why when this man left this earth, he had all walks of life at his funeral, giving him praise because he stood for something. And he said, I will give up my freedom. How many niggas are willing to go, not to jail, but to prison? These niggas, they can't stand to get in the back seat of a cop car, but let somebody go into, this man was willing to go do 5 years in prison. He took it all the way until they throwed it out. He stood no matter what, up under serious pressure. How many of us today are willing to go to prison? Pain game, bruh. How many willing to do that? To give up? This man was worth millions at the time. He was willing to give it all up because he understood it was not just about him. It was about his people. And if you don't understand that, Mr. Haney, you are in trouble because you can cause the destruction of your own people. You can lead your people into a burning house with no fire extinguisher, no fire truck. They'll just be damned to hell because you did not stand up in a moment where they needed you the most. Because right now, we are in trouble.
And we need all of our people to stand up and rise up against this tide that's coming to wipe us out. We got to stand up, brothers. We got to stand up because this is real. The devil is here to seek, kill, and destroy. He's not playing. This white devil is not playing. The coronavirus is not playing. This is population control for real. Why? Because they are dying out and not reproducing. We are reproducing at a higher clip. Why do you think they came up with Planned Parenthood? To destroy. You understand what I'm saying? To destroy a people of God that he knows that is an eternal people. And he's temporary. He is not even a real human being. That's why he looks at you and I with disgust, because we are the only humans on this earth. I'll say it again for the ones that didn't catch it. The black man and woman are the real and the only humans on this earth right now, from the beginning to the end. Anything else is made up. Anything else is not real. This is why we are the most hated people on the planet, man, because they know who they are. They know who you are better than you do. Hey, man, I love y'all. Y'all know I get hot and I get to ride. You gave me 2 minutes. I might have went over. Listen, bro, I love y'all, and I appreciate your time. I'll call back in if I can. One love, family.
Appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
According to
Oh, it's a song. Shit. It's a song, Reg. I can't play it. It's a fucking song. Let's see.
According to you, I'm stupid, I'm useless, I can't do anything.
Damn. It's a song, but I'll put the link here. You guys want to, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. I'll put the link and y'all can watch it. All right. It's a song. So here you go. Here's the link of, I just saw it on Floyd's daughter, man. Both his daughters crying out for help. God damn, we're going to turn that into a fatherhood conversation tomorrow. We're going to do it again. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna use Floyd Mayweather's name to bring people in tomorrow night, but fuck, 2 daughters? Oh man, like nigga. Floyd got 80% men around him. Somebody better tell him to go get his motherfucking daughters. I don't give a fuck. You can't have 2 daughters crying out for help. Fuck that shit. But we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll definitely talk about it tomorrow. Where we at, man? Oh my gosh. How's Patty Dean doing? Patty, how you doing? You gone? She's probably gone. She's probably gone for the night. But yeah, man. Oof, man, this is why we live in the sauce. What is that? If Devin, anybody else calling in? Anybody else calling in? But yeah, we gonna talk about that Floyd Mayweather situation tomorrow night. So feel free to come in. And obviously, it's fuck the WBC. Fred, please this. Remember the outrage on AB Mexican African comment. Why is that always just fake outrage? It's always, man. You know the outrage is always gonna be on us. Oh, it's not. He's not a girl dad. Hashtag. Boy, the fucked up. All this, man. I got to have this conversation privately. I can't have this conversation publicly because you probably can cut it up and, you know what I mean, turn it 4 or 5 different ways. And next thing you know, I don't want to be trending on no motherfucking TMZ. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this. If you around Floyd Mayweather every fucking day, tell that nigga to go get his fucking daughters. I don't give a fuck. Tell him to go get his daughters. And tell him Frederick Hawthorne said so. And I stand by that.
Let me check the V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
704, what's up?
What's up with you, Fred?
How you
This
feel?
is Josh, man.
Oh, what's up, man?
Hey, man, I'll let you call and let you know, man. It's a good show, man.
That's love.
Tonight, people that's listening, man, and the people in the chat, boy, they're going ham, and I love it.
That's
yeah,
love.
man. I don't understand why Haney. I don't understand why he apologized, bro. I think it's a big eye. I don't want to say they got to him, man, but I think they got to him.
No, say how you feel. We don't filibuster on this channel. Yeah.
I think he sold out, man. I'll put it like this, man. No, I'm feeling that, man, because I love him as a fighter. You know, I've been listening to him on Trill when they come in and his dad. But, you know, me just, you know, seeing how cool he was with Floyd, don't get me wrong. It ain't a problem to be cool with somebody, but I don't know, man. It's just Floyd Mayweather is just something about him, you know. Because I believe it's obvious the man's a sellout, but you know, that's a man
he's a terrible father.
Mental. Don't get me wrong.
If his second daughter is screaming out for help, I mean, he got parenting issues. Because I mean, I'm gonna call it a buck. It should be a rough transition because you lose a parent, right? There still should be a level of trust between father and daughter, regardless. I'm not discrediting the death, but I'm just saying if the mother goes, right?
Yep.
The father should be able to step in and deal with the grieving and also have the relationship between father and daughter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and everybody gets through this together. All three kids gets through this together. And then maybe Yaya's mother can step in and help fill in the gaps. Because obviously Floyd got to go out and make money and do his appearances and stuff like that, how he makes money. But guess what? God is amazing. Right. You know why God is amazing? Because he lost his mother. I mean, he lost the mother of the child and he lost his uncle. But guess what? He could have used this quarantine session to sit his ass down. Sit your ass down. Don't you know I became a better parent? I became a better parent just by listening to y'all. Dude, we had a conversation 2 weeks ago about I listened to I listened to Kelly, Pretty Kel, and she was talking about how important it was for the father about hitting the daughter, hitting the child, right? Hitting the child. And I never understood it from a spiritual perspective. I understand that Kennedy loved the life. I've never loved a human. I've never loved a woman more than I've loved Kennedy. Ever. Right. No one in the world, right? And I never looked at parenting. I mean, you think about it, right? You think about this shit, right? Because we're human. But like now I see Kennedy as a spiritual being because of Pretty Kelly. And the reason why I think that was because of the conversation Pretty Kel had. Remember when she spoke of when you probably wasn't on the show, but a couple of guys kidnapped her. You understand? And they did what they did with her. But and then you combine that with the conversation she had about how there's a connection between hitting your daughter and her carrying that on to the men that she have in her life. So I was understanding all that shit. I was taking all this shit and I was looking at Kennedy the next day and I was like, damn, I never seen her as a spiritual being.
Right.
You know, and that touched me. I was like, damn, I got to become a better father. You know what I mean? Because I throw Lincoln through the walls and shit. Like, we be fucking. He pushed me, I pushed him. We throwing railroad tracks at each other and shit.
But you know what? You know what, Fred? Though, if you go back to it now, we go back to it when Mayweather was on 24/7. You know, when the kids was real little. You know, he was showing his dad's side. You know what I'm saying? Like he around them all that, riding on the little thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it got to when he on Showtime, he on All Access. Now he exposing them. He got 13 of women, all 13 of his girlfriends. And they're around his children, you know what I'm saying? You got one of the little hoes, baby painting her Yaya's fingernails or something like that, shit like that. And like, I know from my experience as a kid, like going to my mom when she had a bunch of relationships with all bunch of dudes, like just seeing all of them. You're not supposed to have people just running out your kid's life. You know, if you a parent and that's supposed to be your mate, you know what I'm saying? You're not just supposed to have any and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Even though they might see them 13 people all the time, you know what I'm saying? So how do you think that, you know what I'm saying, that could be a psychological effect that goes up, you know, I mean, just stays with them as they get older and older, man. It's just like so much with Floyd, he's just crazy. But going back to Devin, though, I just think, man, like, I think, especially this young generation of boxers, period, man, I think they in boxing for the wrong things. They just in it for the money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now I understand you want to provide for your family and all that, but I think the way they going, it's not about legacy and nothing. They just in it for the money, and they gonna end up breaking to the people that controls them because at the end of the day they want money. It might not they want the fights, but they want to keep that money rolling in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know Devin 21. You know, I know his dad's good father behind him, but I just think, man, they got to him, and then what really turned me off about Devin started going sideways with me when he said period ain't cheap. Like, bro, I'm like, man, you done seen everything that everybody else done saw, bro. Like, what you mean period ain't cheap? So I was just saying to myself, man, you know what I'm saying? Then I was saying to myself when he said that comment, I was like, I hope he don't apologize. And then when I heard this morning he did that, I was like, man, yeah, man, they got to him. So, you know, I don't know, man, but Fred, man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. I love the show, man. I love the chat, boy. You got some very inspirational, not say inspirational, but what's the word?
Motivating.
You got damn, I'm trying to think of the word, man. It's people that's down for the call. Very eager. Yeah, eager. I asked a better word I can use, but eager. It's people eager in the chat, man. And you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of followers, bro. And I salute all y'all, man. Y'all keep up, stay black, stay proud. Don't let them break you. And just stay up on your game, man. Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to you, Fred. I'll holler at y'all.
That's what I appreciate you. Oh, God. Dude, this is sad, man. Is this really her? Nah, this can't be her, dog. No way. Man, I don't want to read these tweets, man. Like, I know that was I'm gonna read them to you, but dog, we ain't talking about this tonight because we ain't having no motherfucking 4-hour stream, nigga. I got a busted pipe. I got to get to 8:00 in the morning. But listen, here's dog. Nah, man. I'm gonna read you guys this tweet, man. I appreciate you sending it to me. Appreciate you, King. Man. Oh man. Yeah, thanks for the call. I appreciate you calling. Oh, I got you. I forgot about you, Reese. I got you next time. I got you next time.
I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I love it.
Hey, what's up, 937?
What's good, Fred, man? I just wanted to call in and touch on Devin Haney stuff everybody been talking about. I listened to Bill a little bit interact with people yesterday. I thought that was cool. I thought that was some decent damage control. I love how everyone that called in, they didn't freeze up just because they was talking to Bill. That was kind of cool. But I feel like, you know, in life period, obviously it's all about decisions. But especially like when you're in the public eye, you're an entertainer or a boxer, it's an individual sport. Devin's 21, and he had this decision where he could have stood his ground and stood on what he said because he believed in it, or he could have succumbed to pressure, which he did. The thing that sucks about it is hindsight's 2020. I bet you after yesterday, some of the reaction and stuff like that, I bet you he's sitting there like, shit, man. Damn, I can't take it back now, but maybe I should have stood on it. Because if Devin Haney goes on to become a great fighter, like he's projected to, but like a really, really great fighter, when he's 31 years old and we're celebrating his greatness, we'll still say, yeah, but because shit like this sticks with people, it's like it gives you a deeper look into who somebody is, like besides the athlete. And I know he's really young, but I feel like this is going to stick with him, even if he becomes what his potential says he might be. That's all I had to say, Fred.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you, King.
All right, bro.
All right, one. Oh man. This is her tweets, man. So much I want to say, but no one to listen. Some people don't deserve kids. Take me to the moon and drop me off. Someone better go get this girl. I wish I knew where she lived. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie. And my channel was big enough. Y'all motherfuckers know Floyd. Somebody in here know Floyd. Somebody in here know Kichi. Somebody in here know his security guards. Don't act like you don't know. This shit will break your mother, man. God damn, Reese. Come on, Eric.
Fred, let me tell you something about Jolie's daughter and Jolie's kids, because she took care of hers. Because I don't know, I followed her as far as she was on like this reality show with the other bunch of athletes, wives, whatever. And I actually got to understand.
Hold on one second. I'll get you next, Patty. I'll get you next, Patty.
Oh, okay, that's
Patty.
But so I'm used to watching reality, and I understand. I understood her. She's very reserved, but she talked the shit. She stood her ground. So at the end of the day, like I said a couple of lives ago, them children says everything. Floyd, all that putting on the front. When that woman died, God rest her soul, they wasn't on the best of terms. And I'm not just speaking just to be throwing some shit in the air. But they wasn't on the best of terms like that. You understand what I'm saying? But people just go with the flow. People, you could put a perception out. Oh, that was that he loved the love because he loved. No. But they ain't my business. However, they didn't have no relationship. The Jolie's kids ain't have no relationship with their daddy like that. This shit don't just happen overnight. Do you understand what I'm saying? This shit been going on. It just took a sad situation for some truth that's about to get exposed. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? When you do wrong, it's gonna always come to the light. It may not come to the light when you want it, but guess what? It's gonna come to the light. Them kids ain't just acting out just all of a sudden. This shit been going on since day one. Them kids are old enough to express themselves. Now they have their own, they're old enough and they have their own identity. They old enough. They at an age where they tired of the bullshit. Tell them kids they can come over here. I don't want nothing from it. Because these kids, this is what pissed me off. These kids didn't ask to be here. That's the point. These kids didn't ask to be here. You decided to make the decisions that you make, so now the kids are here. You understand what I'm saying? Them kids shouldn't have to go through that. They are kids. Now, when they become adults, okay, you grown. But that's why I always tell people, please allow your kids to be kids. Stop trying to rush them to be grown. Because guess what? It ain't all that. Paying bills and this and that ain't all what it seems to be. Yeah, I thought it, you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be good. Hell no, I wish I was a kid. But them kids ain't just reaching shit. Them kids ain't fucking just pulling shit out their ass. This shit been going on. They just tired of the bullshit and they just wanted to be known. But see, to you vain motherfuckers, they just, oh boy, it's great because he happened. Man, look. I'm afraid I'm gonna stop coming. I'm telling you, I'm for real because I'm getting upset. I don't want to talk about Floyd, but I also don't want to hear no fuck ass nigga try to justify, well, because what money this, I'm gonna stop entertaining this chat because I cannot be around that. Because mentally, when you hang around people with no substance, that says a lot about you. Everybody can't. I'm telling you, Fred. I understand it's a platform, this and that third, but enough is enough with the ignorance. I'm all that justified. I don't give a fuck if that bitch was Bill Gates' great-grandson. That don't matter. Right is wrong is wrong. And you get the people, wait. Even though he wrong before, we can't take nothing. Man, that don't mean shit. When you ain't shit as a person, everything you did in your life don't mean shit. It don't amount to a motherfucking thing. It don't amount to, look at it don't amount to shit. It don't amount to shit. It don't amount to shit in my book. And yes, somebody said in the chat, everybody don't think like you. And I said, I don't expect them to. And I don't give a fuck if they don't think how I think. I'm not going to lessen myself because they can't put two and two together and actually have common sense and a lack of, and a sense of character. But I'm tired of speaking on, I'm tired of keep giving a motherfucker more clout, more clout. And, I don't want to talk about this fuck ass nigga. Let's talk about I don't even want to talk about the children. I can pray for them, and I'm serious. Floyd ain't got no friends. Everybody on the payroll. If your friends on the payroll, they are not your real friends. If your friend can't correct you and tell you where you went wrong, then it's not your friends. Floyd ain't got no friends. Everybody just on the payroll doing their part. So at the end of the day, Floyd got to figure it out on his own. I don't want to entertain that motherfucker. And Floyd, and let me tell you, I'm the right one to get cute with. Cause see, the money don't. You can say, oh, I'm broke, this and that and third. I will cut Floyd down with my intellect. I'll make that bitch want to come hire somebody to kill me. That's how bad I will go in on his ass. Cause I will break him down. I will make him know it. So I'm not the right one to play with. Cause he's a rich, ignorant, stupid, sorry ass fucking bum. I don't give a fuck about your career, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Because you don't even give a fuck about your children. And then whoever called in behind me and said some stupid ass shit, I promise to God, Fred, y'all, I'm gonna stop calling for about a month. I talk to you on the outside. I can't entertain no bullshit. Cause now you playing in my face. I can't. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. Oh, well, he did this. That don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter. Them kids didn't have to be here. You got one job. Be a father. Have you be the best you can be. You can't even do the minimum. You can't even do the minimum. But guess what? God will prepare a table in the presence of thy own enemy. So the way you treat people, guess what? Guess what? Be prepared. I ain't no psychic. Just be prepared. I'm very in tune. I ain't no psychic. I ain't none of that. I just pay attention. Stop calling, ho. Cause don't call. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me because I'm tight right now. Cause I got kids. I got children. I love mine. I love mine. We done been through the rain and the pain, ups and downs, and I war behind me, everything else. I love mine. So I know if you're not a parent or if you ain't in your children's life full time, I ain't talking about because you pay child support. I'm talking about you there every day. You can't say shit to me. You shouldn't utter your mouth and say shit because I ain't hearing it. Bye, Fred. I'm hot. 38. Good night.
Yep. That's what it is. We're going to talk about this shit tomorrow. We're going to talk about this shit tomorrow. We're going to go to bed. And we're going to go to bed. Because this is a whole show. We ain't having this show tonight. You know what I mean? So Reese, you might want to listen at your discretion tomorrow night. Because we're going to turn into a fatherhood conversation. You know what I mean? We're going to turn into a fatherhood conversation for sure. I'll get you tomorrow, Aunt, because I know you got something to save it for tomorrow, Aunt. Save it for tomorrow. Everybody come in tomorrow. Patty, you had something you want to say because you just called in. Anything you want to say? Or you want anything you wanted? Because I know DB gone. DB gone. Why you hanging up on me? So we'll talk about that. I'm gonna make the show right now. We'll talk about this shit tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we gonna tell Floyd to go get his daughters. I don't give a fuck. We going to his Instagram. We gonna tell him to go get his daughters tomorrow night. I ain't. What's up, Aunt? You just called in. Patty, what song you want?
I'm having way too much fun pissing y'all off.
You having way too much fun? Tell everybody about your class. Tell everybody about your class.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Tell everybody about your class. Let's go. I'm about to put the link. Okay, go. Go.
Play
Patty.
the song, please, Frederick.
No. You got to tell people about your class. I just put the post. I just put the link.
Oh.
Tell everybody about your class tomorrow.
So Pilates is about stretching and strengthening and really using your abdominals. A lot of athletes, such as Tiger Woods, LeBron James, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, have done the Pilates method.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pilates mat work is the root. And then, of course, you use the apparatus, what people call equipment, but it's actually called apparatus with spring resistance. So tomorrow I'm teaching a class for Earth Day. So we can go ahead and get into our bodies and feel good and really move inside the Pilates method is my way of being of service and doing my part.
And before you tell me what to do, Reese, you sell product online. We got to start pushing your product. You calling way too much. Reese, you calling way too much for us not to be pushing your products. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do
Yes.
your 30-second advertisement and email me the link. And as you're talking, I will put the link in the chat and motherfuckers will go watch, because 5,000 to 10,000 people gonna watch this through the lifetime of the show. So we got to push your business. Okay. Okay, Reese. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now what now?
Thank you.
All right. And now what you want? Hold up. Anything you want to tell me?
Well, I just wanted to say, really about what obviously she's calling out. It just, once again, it's more parallel to Whitney, Bobby, and Bobby Christina. And it just brings me back into that whole scenario. And the thing is, when Kim Porter passed away, Puffy stepped in. Diddy stepped in for his twin. With all of that. And what you said, he had established a serious relationship, a pillar of a relationship with his daughters, even though he wasn't with that mother anymore. So come on now, it's no more excuses. When you lose a parent as a child, I can't even understand, the devastation of that. And for her to be talking about wanting to go to the moon and all that, it's the same exact thing as Bobby Christina. It's just this generational curse of hurt and parents not stepping in, being parent compassion, tender, loving on your child, being there for your child. It takes more than just, giving them some money. It takes, you humbling yourself and being vulnerable with your child. Where's your vulnerability? That doesn't make you weak as a man. That makes you stronger.
I'm wiser.
So it's just another sadness of her. You're right. Reese, she ain't got no friends. You ain't got no real friends. You ain't nobody checking you. When you wrong, you dead ass wrong. You sitting riding bicycles with no mask and shit. Come on now. Really? That's the example that you want to set? Like I said before, this is going to be part of your legacy? Because it goes past the ring. It goes past that. You out of the ring. So what are you doing now? Training people? Okay. Why don't you train your kids and train yourself and be around some good people to be a good parent? Take some parenting classes or something. He's just way off his rocker. He don't make no sense. He on that invincible shit. And I think of course he wants the attention. He is very narcissistic. It's just, a very much of an attention whore. That's all he wants is the attention on him. He don't care about shit anybody else. He just wants everybody else around him is just a whole bunch of pawns. Ain't nothing. It's so self-absorbed. It makes no sense. And I do believe deep down inside it is a very lonely life. Because when you meet your master, your creator, what do you have? What do you have? Money? Okay. All right. So it's so shallow, it's deeper than the spoon. So that's just how I see it.
All right, you got to call back in and talk about that tomorrow, because I didn't want you to empty the well tonight. I was asking you to do something else, but it's cool. So
well, I'm sitting there pissed off too, because it don't make no sense. But I'm so happy to be able to breathe and move and motivate y'all tomorrow at this 5 p.m. That class. So thank you.
Okay. And anything else?
Play the song, please, Frederick.
Oh, say it again.
Is that it?
Say it again. Is that in all caps? Say that shit again. Say that shit again. What part of LA you? What part of LA you live in? Shit. All right, I'm listening. I'm listening. What do you want me to do? I'm listening. I'm all ears. What do you want me to do?
Since DB didn't call yet, I thought I was supposed to say play the song.
Okay, there it is. Appreciate you, Patty D.
I appreciate you as well.
All right, peace. Hey, we did this motherfucker. Reggie Owens, man. Put the link to your second. Reggie, y'all gotta listen. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, I'm not that nigga, okay? Put your whatever fuck you advertising, put the shit in the chat, niggas. Fuck wrong with y'all? Shit. I was like, nigga, I didn't even know you had a fucking second channel, Reg. Come on, nigga. And we're gonna talk about this shit tomorrow, man. So fasten your seatbelt. This is gonna be another emotional, high-strung show tomorrow. You know what I mean? Oh, there's DV. Nigga, you was busy, nigga. You was busy. I ain't gonna say I called your name, but I called your name, nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. She sound better than you, dog, though. Hey.
Life's a play for no rehearsal. Don't be your bro. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey.
It's all in what you do.
Hey.
Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Patty Dean, DB, Jay Good, Barbershop Comedy, Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens, man. The first time I met you was in Vegas. And we hit up Shakur. What up, JJ? Triple OG, Antonio Holmes, Cash G, Patty Dean, Fly High, Reese Joe, Omega Red, Sultan the Third, Keena. You got to beam in tomorrow night. Shit, we got to make sure the carpet match the drapes. You know what I mean? That voice match the face. Hey, y'all can borrow that shit. Use it tomorrow, man. The carpets to the drape. You know what I mean? The voice to the face. What up, DB, JJ, CJ, Jeffrey Lakes, man? Jeffrey Lakes is not a virgin no more. What it do? Ricardo, 1-900 Hustler. People Hernandez. All I need is 5 mics. Hey, Reese Joe. Tomorrow, Reese Joe. You might want to bring some tissue to the show. Hey, Macro J, I might cry tomorrow. Shit, fuck, we talking about Antonio Holmes. TB, you doing TB. You're smoking too many blunts, nigga. You ain't called in 4 days, nigga. Keno, Mega Red, D Hodges, man. You came in at the beginning of the show, but you bailed on us, dog. I was about to click you, man, but you bailed on us. I appreciate you, Rob. I appreciate you, man. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there it is. See, now you're smart, Reggio, and see you logged in with your second one. But this is your favorite part of the song, Jeffrey.
Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey,
hey. Jeffrey Lakes, appreciate you, dog. We out this motherfucker. Mark Wunderlich, man. Mark Wunderlich, stay in the house, man. Don't let the Mormons in the house, man. Let them knock on the door. Don't open it, though. Them niggas might cough on your ass. Hey, the Mormons passing that corona like it ain't, like it's jelly beans and shit, right? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we out this mother. I love y'all, man. Gonna be a rough show tomorrow. All right, it's gonna be a rough show tomorrow. I can imagine Reggie Owens coming in and setting this shit on fire. All right, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow.